Okay. So we got both of them going, and there's some odd things showing up on my homepage. I basically only subscribe to either YouTubers that I, like small YouTubers that I meet on Twitter or whatever to support them, or through like crochet tutorials and stuff like that. Like I don't really. There's very few channels like big regular creators that I actually still watch because who has time for that stuff? Okay, so let's see where's my live stream? Am I streaming? Where's my stream? Am I doing it? Is it going? There it is. Haha. See, let's see how where let's see how it goes. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and guide by blah blah. I'm a little scared about streaming on YouTube because YouTube loves to ban me midstream. I've literally had 2 YouTube accounts get banned midstream because one of them and they were backup streams because normally I'm not so stupid as to use my main account to stream. But one of them I was editing my artistic nude photo shoot, whatever, and it was an unlisted stream. Only people that I directly give the link to were watching it. So either one of them reported it or algorithms were at play and banned it midstream. And the other one, it was, again, luckily, a backup stream. Not this one, so I'm probably going to lose it forever right now. But I was reading aloud hate mail that I have gotten from other people on YouTube. So me reading the comments that other people on YouTube sent to me got that account deleted. Hashtag delete YouTube. I'm so gonna get my whole account banned. What even? You know what? This whole fucking thing is an addiction anyway. If I were to just like get all my stuff deleted, I'd just be like, well, first of all, I'd have a lot of stuff I still need to pay off. But my God, then I could just focus 110% of my stress on, everything going terrible this year and the next. And I read a lovely quote, in a climate change thing, whatever, article last night, where it was a quote from one of the top scientists behind climate change that said, don't think of, paraphrasing here, but it was like, don't think of August, think of it as the hottest August of the last century. Think of it as the coolest August of the next century. We're so fucked. Oh my God. And my kids are more fucked than me. How are you today, Shaloha? Shaloha? I don't know what Shaloha means. Alright, I'm going to pop out the chat and for YouTube, and then I'm going to pop out the chat for Twitch. And then I'm going to have Discord in the background, and I'm still so glad that I finally figured out how to hide the users on Discord, so I actually have more stuff showing on my screen. Now I still wish that they had a kind of minimize literally everything but the stream, but it's okay. At least I can resize the other windows. So scooch everything over. Alright, let's say everyone. I'll just copy paste what I had on that other window. So my headache, in case anyone's wondering, I'm scared to even mention it because I'm definitely jinxing if I do. But I started antibiotics a couple of days ago as just sort of a let's try everything we can effort at figuring out a solution. And it's, like I said, I'm on the 3rd day of it now. And my arm is falling off the chair. I'm on the 3rd day of it now, and I actually feel better. Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. I have had this, I know you guys are tired of hearing about it, but imagine how it feels to be dealing with it. I've had this migraine, or whatever you want to call it, for over a month. And it's just been really hard to get anything done because the thing about headaches, first of all, it's hard not to feel like, oh my God, it's a tumor, I'm going to die. I did get an MRI. Unfortunately, we found out we have a BB stuck in the top of my head from 2001 that makes it so that we can't see what's up here, but all the headache pain is over here. So one, I don't think, unless, the pain is coming from a completely different part of the brain, which I guess is possible, but I don't think that that's the case. First of all, I don't think that's necessary. And I actually looked into getting the BB removed, but for some reason, surgery, you have to pay your deductible first. And because I've been getting a lot of like doctor exams and stuff this year, because I've just had like one health problem after another, and somehow those were not affected by the deductible, but getting the bullet cut out of my head would have my deductible first, so I'd have to pay $500, and the deductible renews January 1st. So I would only be getting out of the deductible for a month and a half, 2 months. So I decided, I'm going to wait till next year to get it removed, because I've had this for 20 years and it hasn't bothered me. I mean, like, I took a soccer class shortly after it happened, and like I still remember like everyone was bouncing it off the head and I was like, I can't. But yeah, and if you're wondering what happened, I already said the story like 20 times, but what happened was I used to go to, I gotta turn the heater off. I was going to community college and high school at the same time, and I was walking to community college, and I walked past these shitty apartments every day, and some piece of shit wannabe gangbanger from these shitty apartments decided to shoot a BB at me from the apartments as I'm walking to school, and I felt it. I heard the whiz. I started bleeding. Fun tip, if you didn't know this, head wounds bleed like a motherfucker, so even if it's a very minor cut, you'll still bleed and think you're dying. And I went into the college, and I told the campus police or whatever. My parents were called because I was like 16 or something like that. And I remember sitting in one room, the next room over, the fucking rent-a-cop, chauvinist pig, campus police was in the room with my parents. And I'm like 16, mind you. I'm not like 6. I'm 16. And I hear him say to my parents, I understand that your daughter is very creative and likes to write her stories. Are you sure she's not making this up? As I'm fucking bleeding. And he just decided, like, he said that I poked it on a stick or something. I was making up this whole story that I don't know why he thought that I would have lied about being shot by a BB by some fucking wannabe, gamingers behind me. Whatever. But yeah, so, I went in to get the MRI because of this headache that I've had, and they were like, there's metal in your head. I was like, what the fuck? And we did some x-rays, and there it is, perfect little sphere. It's not in the skull, it's in the skin above my skull. Yeah, so I want to get it cut out, and I want to mail it to that fucking pig. I am going to frame it, though. I'm going to get it and put it in the frame. But yeah. I'm not. Okay. Just checking my sound. Nobody's talking yet, so I don't know if my sound's any good or not. Anywho, yeah. So, long story short, I'm going to wait till next year to get it removed. My mom is very nervous because, they're trying to stack the Supreme Court even more than they already have, and then they're going to roll an ACA, and they're probably going to ban ACA, which means goodbye healthcare for millions of Americans. And first of all, our insurance is through my husband's work, so I'm not sure how affected it would be in the first place. And even if they do pass a horrible ruling, which they probably will, it's very unlikely to go into effect before next year at the earliest. So I still have like a month and a half to, go out and get it cut out anyway, suck up the $500. And third of all, the total cost of getting this removed would be $512 and $17, according to the estimate that the actual surgeon sent me. My insurance was only going to cover 17 of it after I paid the first $500. So even totally without insurance, unless they suddenly jack their prices up next year, which, a lot of medical people are scumbags as well, so they could very well do that. Unless they suddenly jack that up, it's going to be the same price. I'm still going to be paying all of the money plus $17 more if I did it completely without insurance. But yeah. So, fun times. But good news is, sound is good? Good. Hello, Xantulon. Xantulon. I don't know why I said it weird. But yeah, good news is that my head actually feels, knocking on wood, almost normal at this exact moment. I went for a walk with the kids right before their nap time, which was about an hour and a half ago. And the whole time we were walking, I was like, holy fuck, my head doesn't hurt at all. There's no pressure at all. What is this? I haven't had that feeling in a month and a half. So, could be a fluke. Could be just something about being out in the fresh, bright air. I think that's what I was trying to say. Could be the antibiotics. Could be that I stopped taking the Lamictal or whatever. The second day I haven't taken a pill for it. I don't know, could be less smoke in the air. I haven't smelt smoke in the air for a couple of days now, but even before the smoke hit, I still had this headache, so that wasn't it. But yeah, I mean, I feel it a little bit now, but it's like nothing. Whereas yesterday, it was still quite strong, and the day before that was even stronger. So, maybe it was a viral thing. I mean, maybe it was a bacterial infection. Who knows? I'm gonna see how it goes. If the pain stays gone for a week, then great, fantastic. I'm gonna just keep at it and wait for a few weeks more, and then maybe start trying to take my Lamictal again to see if that has an effect on it. If the pain comes back, I'm gonna talk to my PCP and be like, okay, I want to get in contact with a neurologist and see what we can do to figure out what this headache is, because I haven't had it officially told by an actual head doctor, yes, it's a migraine. My PCP is just like, migraine? And that isn't very reassuring when it's stuff in your brain and you're already struggling not to think it's a tumor. So yeah. Anywho's all right. So 116. Nobody's talking except for Zan Toulon is saying hello, and Rafael Novella said, "How are you today, Shaloha?" When I first started, and then didn't say anything else. I don't know if they're still here. Shaloha, is that like aloha? Let's Google it. Aloha. Carefully keep my stuff over on that side of the screen. Shaloha. Shaloha meaning. Well, there's like a million things named after Shaloha. Thanks, S is for sweetheart. You really are. H is for hopeful. You see the right side. What? Oh, that's a naming thing. Shaloha. Jewish Hawaiians use it as an acknowledgement that can be used to say hello, goodbye, or peace. Oh, that's cool. So it's like between aloha and shalom, maybe? I don't know. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Thank you. Thank you for the shaloha. Oh, yeah. One last thing. I was gonna share the live stream thing to Patreon. Again, I mean, Patreon's weird. People don't really ever respond to my messages on there. So I don't know how many, even people that, are donating like $5 a month, $10 a month, like they don't respond to any of my messages. And I'm just like, I'm trying to work with you to get you your benefits taken care of and stuff. Topless topics weekly free live stream is now live. This is gonna be public. And it's okay, no one's talking yet. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Why are you trying to schedule? No, publish now. Alright, I'm gonna close that. I'm gonna keep that open because I got the chat open. I'm gonna close that. I got Discord. I got Twitch. I got YouTube. Hi, what next gen console will you be picking up? Any games you're looking forward to getting? I am not in a super big hurry to get the new systems. I honestly would rather get a new computer so that my husband and I can play computer games together again. I was just talking to the guy at the gaming lounge that we go to all the time, Vault 31, about this. And the only thing that I would like to get a new system somewhat right away for is possibly the PS5, because they're saying that it's going to be backward compatible with all PS games, or at least up to PS2, I think. If that is true, I would try to hurry up and get one, because what they did with the PS3 is they claimed it would be backward compatible, but only the first version of the PS3 was backward compatible, and then they took it out. And he was saying that they do that kind of stuff a lot. And so that's the only case where I might get one, because my PS2 broke a long time ago. My PS3 broke a long time ago. And then we used to have 2 PS4s, but a friend has been borrowing one for like 2 years now. And they're kind of poor. And like, it's like the middle, and I just spat over my microwave. Microphone. Blech. I just feel bad asking for it back, because they're like poor and it's the pandemic and everything is terrible. So I've just sort of resigned myself to not getting that PS4 back. So it would be nice. And, crossplay is becoming a lot more accepted, which is still a fascinating thing to me. Like, it's still the idea of people being able to play the same game at the same time from completely different consoles. Like, that still doesn't, it feels technologically difficult to pull off, but honestly, they've probably been able to do it for a long time. They just chose not to because it was more, financially in their interest to make everyone have to buy console exclusives and stuff. And I've never liked the idea of console exclusives. Like, there are basically no game series that I would get a console just to play it. Like, there's game series that I really love. Like, I don't know if we're ever going to get Elder Scrolls 6 out. I mean, it was already pushed to like 2022 before the pandemic hit, so I don't know what it's going to be now, and I'm nervous because Fallout 76 was so terrible. But yeah, so, and I was making fun of the Xbox Series X. Is that what it's called? Such a dumb name. What were they thinking? Why didn't they keep the codename Xbox Scarlet? That's cool. That's memorable. This fucking Series X. What the fuck? Anyway, you woke up just inside the stream. Welcome aboard. Bomb da dom da dom dam dial. I had a lot of coffee. Anyway, so I was making fun of it because it's a big black box, and I was joking that I should buy one just so I can take a picture of it and say, "Hey, look at my my steel-toed boots came in the mail today." But yeah, I'm just not. I've been using my Xbox, console-wise, I've been using my Xbox a lot more, just because we got the Xbox Game Pass, which actually is a pretty good deal. I mean, it's a little pricey. It's like $17 a month for the higher level one, but it gets you access to like 100+ games, and they switch them in and out. And a lot of the ones, there's all these games that I've never gotten around to playing, and it's really nice to be able to kind of give them a try. I'm still sad that, stuff like GameFly never really took on or anything like that. I think Redbox, you can actually do digital downloads now, and it would be nice to kind of try that for some games or whatever. Just play it. You can like buy something on Steam and then refund it if you don't want, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, and you're limited to 2 hours and blah blah blah. I really miss, gonna show my age here because I'm turning 35 in November, but I really miss not just Blockbuster where it was 2 nights or 3 nights, but Albertsons. The grocery store used to have a thing where you could just rent it for a single night. And it was like $1 or $2 or something like that. And it was amazing. Like, we'd go to the grocery store, we'd get food or whatever, and I'd get a game and I'd bring home and I'd try it. And if I loved it, then I would know to set my sights on getting that game later on. But I would love stuff like that. I feel like being forced to buy an entire game and hope that you like it, it makes sense why a lot of indie companies and stuff are nervous about. Or not even indie company. Indie companies kind of don't have a choice because they're striking out on their own anyway. But as far as AAA companies go, it makes sense why they wouldn't take any financial risks when people are all in or nothing, Plus, gamers are so fucking entitled. I've ranted about this before, but it's like, I have friends who are game developers, and I, will commiserate about some of the hate mail they get, and I just am like, oh my god, people are so fucking. It doesn't matter if you're paying somebody for a product, even people that don't pay for anything. Like, there's a lot of people that, for instance, my videos, people absorb them for free and get really pissy that I didn't do a video that they wanted me to do, and it's like, you're absorbing my content for free, eat shit. Anyway, all right, so we got Bomb in Twitch, and then we got Comics Legends in YouTube. I decided, by the way, Bomb, since I'm whatever today anyway, I'm gonna try streaming to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. We'll see if my actual YouTube gets banned, because as I was saying when I first started streaming today, I've had 2 entire YouTube accounts banned mid-stream, and they were backup accounts. This time I'm being reckless, and I'm just streaming to my regular YouTube because I'm kind of like, what the fuck, I don't even fucking care anymore. It's 2020, bitch. And the first one was banned. It was an unlisted stream where I was editing. I was, in Photoshop cleaning up artistic nude photo shoot pictures or whatever to sell to help me pay for shit. And that one got banned midstream, which means either someone who was given the unlisted link reported it, or algorithms just were like, oh my god, see nudity, must ban instantly. But like inciting war crimes and stuff like that's totally fine. At least YouTube's not as bad as Facebook, not that it's saying much. And then the other one, hilariously, I was reading hate mail that other people sent to me on YouTube, and my channel got deleted over that. And I'm still like, huh? Now, admitted, I was like scream cursing out or whatever because I was also drunk. I made a drinking game out of it. I don't remember what the rules were, but it was like, take a sip of wine every time someone calls me an ugly bitch or whatever. So, of course, I was quite drunk. But yeah, I got deleted midstream for me reading other people's hate comments to me. So yeah, I don't stream to YouTube very much. Alright, let's see. I remember back in the day, PlayStation had free demo downloads. Some we were timed, just had limited levels. I missed those. Bonker says, you are so pretty. I mean, not really on topic, but I appreciate that you're not calling me a, you know, man-faced demon person, whatever, that they always call me. So, free demo. Yeah, like my mom used to go to, computer conventions, you know, sort of like CES or whatever, not that big, but like more local ones. And sometimes she would come home with these discs with all these little game demos on them. And, you know, I didn't have any income of my own because I was a kid and my parents were unlikely to go out and buy every game I wanted. So I would play those demos to fucking death. I remember that. Yeah, I missed that. I actually, if I ever shut up and actually start playing today, I downloaded a couple of demos for some of the games that they have here on the game demo, Tokyo Game Show, whatever. I get most of mine on PC and off of Humble now on sale. Like, what are they going to do? Take away your birthday, right? I still have a lot left over from when I did used to get Humble Bundle all the time. I haven't gotten in a while. I have too many games. I don't play the ones that I get. I was going to say, I've been playing Xbox a lot because of the Game Pass, and I've been playing my Switch again more recently because I got Link's Awakening finally. I was waiting for it to go down in price, but it's a Nintendo game. Nintendo games never go down in price, so I got it. I've been playing that. Pretty fun. I'm a little dismayed because I dropped my Switch like a week ago, and since then the down button, like if I press it full tilt, it's fine, I can run, but if I just try to walk down, it doesn't work. It stops. And also, one of the fans is, like, messed up so you can hear it rattling, which is a little annoying. It doesn't affect the gameplay, but it's just a little annoying. But yeah, it's just so funny because, you know, I used to take my Switch with me everywhere, put it in my bag, carry it, whatever. That was fine. Nothing broke. But then somehow me walking from the bedroom to the bathroom carrying my Switch, I drop it and I partially break it. So, but yeah, I could just get a new Joy-Con and repair or whatever, and that would fix that. And then the fan, like I said, doesn't really matter. I'm kind of hoping to get a new one for myself and then give mine to Link soon. He's getting way better at playing games. Like, honestly, he's been playing Spyro a little bit, and he does get frustrated. He kind of doesn't know where to go, and that's actually a pretty, you know, like my mom has that problem all the time too. She plays games a lot, and she's always like, I don't know where to go. So, you know, it's good when she plays a game like Fable or something where it gives you like a golden trail that tells you where to go, you know. God, she's so bloodthirsty though. She plays stuff like Fable. She just goes and like destroys everyone. I can't. I feel too much for NPCs. I don't know why. I humanize the shit out of them. Here she is in Fable, just like everyone's like, how are you doing? My mom has some dark parts to her psyche. Is all I'm gonna say. Let's see. Link's Awakening is a good game. I need to finish. All my Joy-Cons have drift. I'm tempted to replace them all myself. Yeah. Oh my god, drift. That's one of the things that I like about PC games. So the thing that I would always say that I preferred on console over PC is that, one, originally you didn't have to download anything. You play through it from the disc, so you didn't need to have super fast internet. Two, you knew that it would work. You didn't have to worry, is my computer good enough? Three, you know, if a controller breaks or something like that, you can, you know, easily, well, no, you can't easily switch. Sorry, I was thinking console. But yeah, like 3, you know, it was easier to set up multiplayer games, something like that. And now I have a decent gaming laptop. It's pretty good. It gets hot, but other than that, it can run everything pretty much at ultra right now, which is a very new experience for me. It's easy, like not the actual keyboard within the laptop. If that were to break, that'd be, you know, a problem. But I can always use a USB and plug in a new one and new mouse and everything like that. So that's easy to replace. As far as knowing stuff is going to work, I haven't, you know, I only got the laptop like 6 months ago. I'm sure like a year from now or something, I'm going to have a lot more trouble playing stuff, but I can always drop the quality. And hopefully by then my husband will have a new desktop as well, and we're going to soup the fuck out of his. I hope to get one that's good enough to do VR. Not that I'm like dying to try VR, but there are games coming out that look interesting, and if nothing else, it would be nice to kind of review them and be like, so this is my layman, you know, interested in VR but not like totally crazy gonna buy out every piece of new tech as it comes out perspective on VR. I kind of expect I'm gonna get like nauseous with it and stuff too though. But anyway, and then as far as multiplayer go, you might notice that couch co-op has died. There's very few games anymore that has local, couch co-op as in you can sit there next to somebody and play with them. I mean, Super Smash Bros. Is like one of the few left. You can go back and play the older Halos. Even the new Halos and Gears of War, which used to be two of the very few reliably couch co-op series, they're not couch co-op anymore. And that's something I'm still bitter about, even though it's been a years-long process. And theoretically, it's because the technology can't handle it or whatever. You're pretty much your only source for new co-op games are little like indie things where you're all on the same screen, mostly like Child of Morta I keep bringing up, which was a really good game, but it's a short indie game. My husband and I have been playing Astroneer, but that's not couch co-op either. That's playing on separate. So yeah, basically all my reasons for preferring console over PC have kind of gone out the window. But a good PC does cost a lot of money, and they do go out of tech, within a couple of years, whereas my PS4 and PS and Xbox One are however many years old, and I'm still perfectly happy with them. So, okay, let's see. Keep you the great work fighting for equal rights for women to go topless. Thank you. One thing that obsessed me about the new consoles is the limited amount of hard drive space. The new games will be huge. I see the system getting full very quickly, especially with the updates. Console hard drive should be at least for that. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure that they made some excuse about like, oh, we can't afford the better whatever. But it's like a 2 terabyte drive is like $100-$200, on my own buying it. So that a major company could easily strike a deal and include it. But I mean, I'm assuming you can upgrade the storage, just like you can with Xbox One and PS4. And it sounds intimidating, but then I did it myself, and I am completely technologically incompetent, so if I can do it, anyone can do it. I had to do that with my Switch recently, too, because I only had, 3 games on there, and then I started downloading ones that were on sale very few times that stuff does go on sale on Nintendo, and it's always like, yay, $5 off. For Link to try, and all of a sudden I was like, crap, I can only have 2 games installed at a time. But yeah, so, we'll just have to do it ourselves. Heat is another problem too. I mean, especially as climate change gets worse and worse and worse, it's going to be hotter and hotter all the time. And there's one thing I read that made me feel pretty guilty a while ago. It was talking about, so we know, if you didn't know, now you know, air conditioning is terrible for the environment. It uses up way more electricity than it does, than is proportional for the cool air that it puts out. So if everyone has their air conditioning running all the time because of the heat, because of climate change, they're going to make the climate change even worse, blah, blah, blah. Xboxes and stuff like that also take a huge amount of energy. And it's just like, we have really pushed ourselves into this hole where we're like, okay, well, I only want to go out, I don't want to go outside because it's hot. I'm going to stay in here and with my air conditioning and my Xbox. And that just makes it worse and worse and worse outside. And of course, people that can't afford to stay inside are out there suffering on our behalf. Shit's bad, guys. Shit's really bad, and you need to wake the fuck up if you think everything's perfect. Moving out from Team 17. I'll have to, moving out. That's the... So, I tried to get Matthew into Overcooked, and I couldn't get him into it. He, felt like I was bullying him too much, but he, moving out's kind of the same thing, too. And that's the thing, too, is, it's hard for me to find... It's hard enough to find games that are couch co-op possible at all, and it's even hard to find couch co-op games that both me and my husband enjoy playing. My mom will kind of play, but she panics kind of easily, and she doesn't like me telling her how to solve a puzzle or something. So, I was trying to play Portal 2 with her a long time ago, and I had already beaten the game, and I'm, sitting there just, bored out of my mind waiting for her to figure out the solution of herself, and if I ever started was well, try this, she's like, don't tell me! So, that's kind of the kind of thing that happens. But she likes games, she earnestly likes games, she used to play, the Dark Souls games and stuff, but she's very tortoise versus the hare, she's very just try until she succeeds, which, the older I get, the less interested I am in playing super hard mode of games. I'd rather just play on a normal difficulty and actually get through the game. Which is hard for me to say. I feel like a failure if I put it on normal mode. But anyway. Alright, so let's play a game. So I looked through the ones that they had on here. I didn't finish looking through all of them. The sealed M-Pool. Oh, that's one of them. Yeah. They got some people that are streaming right now. I grabbed 2 demos for games that looked interesting. Hello, Solitaire Man 60. It's very serious. Hello, Mosquito. Thank you for not saying Chloe. Fucking everyone calls me Chloe, and I don't understand. It drives me crazy. A few years old, but you might like Death Road to Canada. It was an indie game that launched on consoles and in a road trip, killing zombies, try to escape to Canada. That sounds very apropos for how it's gonna be after November. All right, let's keep looking through some of these. A lot of these games, like, I'm sort of interested in, but not enough to, like, buy it. The thing is, like, a lot of these are RPGs or whatever, and I just don't have that much free time, dude. Especially for a PC game where I have to sit here at the PC. Like, the Switch, you know, I can be out with the kids or whatever and play it. It has to have something that has a pause button, though, because, oh my god, kids, yeah, they will not let you. Side scrollers and stuff. Oh, so it looks like it switches up between side scroller and top down or whatever. I don't know. Everdream Valley. It's less about genre now that what I like than it is just the game itself, because, you know, like side scroller or roguelike or whatever, there's a lot out there that I'm just like, but for some reason I love Noida, even though it kicks my ass every time. Maybe it's because it's so hard, I don't really get stuck in it for too long. I can open a tab in Steam now. I don't think I used to be able to do that. Maybe I could and I didn't realize it, but your friend from Thomas and the other social media Thomas. I know a lot of Thomases, but I'll take your word for it. But welcome. I'm exploring some of the games on the Tokyo Game Show digital version on Steam. I broke it. I tried to full screen it. Kraken Academy. That looks cute. That looks chaotic. Don't touch my stuff. I like ones where I get to do voices. I do. It's fun to do that. That one sort of makes me think. All games like this make me think Bastion, just from the perspective. Arn. Casebook of Arn. Okay. Okay. That didn't really tell me much. Ooh, that one's pretty. What's that? One that are about a girl from India. So that's kind of cool. That's I mean, there's probably been games like that in development all along. It's just they haven't been getting any exposure. So it's good to hear. What game will I play? I think that I want to try this one called Aeronaut. What was it called? Ethernaut. It looks like a physics one. And I watched a little bit of a Let's Play of it, and it looked kind of interesting. So I'm going to give it a spin. We'll let that install. Ugh, I feel like I have so many windows open. What can I combine this with? Do that over there. Pop, pop, pop in there. So many damn windows to keep open at all times. Ugh. I need a, like, 13... Kenny Riot has joined the chat. Kenny Riot is logged on. Prepare yourself. Alright. Sorry, I'm just rearranging windows a little bit. Alright, there we go. So once we get in the game, I'll lower the sound. Oh, that's interesting. I can't hear it at all. How's that? How's that sound, guys? Was weird for you? My only experience with Tokyo Game Show experience is basically reading Game Informer articles and watching clips online of stuff that came out then. I will pay attention to stuff that sounds like new and exciting, but most of the stuff I'm just like, whatever. Like when it comes out, I'll try it, but there's very few game series or concepts that I'm like gonna pay attention to from the beginning, and a lot of times they're disappointing, like Death Stranding. I was so fascinated following the development of Death Stranding, and then once I started actually playing the game, I was like, I want to love it, but it's so boring. The mechanics are so boring. Alright, it's not giving me an example, so I don't know what that sounds. It's kind of funny, it started off at like random amounts of sound. I like that subtitles was automatically clicked on though, because that rarely happens. I have yet to go to PAX. I keep trying to, but it's just not, hasn't happened yet. And at this point, we're probably not going to have VidCon next year either. I mean, they're not expecting, of course, Death Stranding will bore you. Oh, don't be elitist. I played like the first 10 or 15 hours of Death Stranding. the mechanics of gather stuff from here, take it here, take it from here, take it here, like, the story is interesting. The mechanics of, like, you know, hiding from the whatever is interesting, but just parcel missions, and it's hard for me to not automatically want to grab everything for a go too, which I know is on me for wanting to solve everything at once. But it's like the same thing with, what was it, Fable, I think, where you could take on all these extra, like, don't take any damage or whatever, and like an idiot I would always take all of them on, and then I would, you know, restart the mission over and over because I didn't I took damage. Or Assassin's Creed, I do that in Assassin's Creed too, and it ended up making myself hate the games. So I'm trying to not do that, but I don't like having that schism. I don't like having to not pick options there. I just have to quit. I literally followed the development for over a year for Death Stranding, and I was eating up like all the little clips. And that's the thing, is I love the story, I love the weirdness of it, and it's just he's trying to make it a whole new genre, a Stranding game about connecting different things. And like, I would argue there's plenty of games that are kind of like that already. I mean, you got Assassin's Creed where you're unlocking the towers and stuff like that. Like, it already kind of exists, so I don't really understand where he's going on with that. Tekken 7. Interesting, not for me. More game I love hearing about. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like the kind of thing where there's games where, for instance, like, what is it called? The Path, where you have the different versions of Red Riding Hood, and I've Let's Played it a couple times. I never got very far in it because it's one of those games where you really just kind of wander around and hope you run into stuff as you play, and I got bored really fast. But I love when something actually happens, it's cool, but there's long stretches of nothing happening. And again, maybe if I just had tons of free time, you know, I could immerse myself in games like that. But when you have such a limited amount of time, and when you have to be able to pause, which breaks immersion, often it's hard to get into games like that. But you know, when I'm old and don't have kids and I can just play games all day. All right, let's try this out. You guys didn't tell me if the sound's too loud or not, so may contain bugs. Bugs okay, are fun. I love bugs.
The date is who cares, and the time is whatever. The subject has been placed into the construct and is now waking up. Another day, another pay.
There's a bit of an accent. I want to say like Netherlands. I'm getting a bit of a Netherlands vibe. Okay. Oh, I picked it up. Alright. Some mathematical stuff that I'm not a math person. More math stuff. We got some gears that are on the wrong side. Oh, no. I was trying to... Okay, I guess the gear doesn't matter. Does it face... faces whatever direction I do. Okay. Oh. That was boring. But if I take it, it closes it. Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot to switch my screen, y'all. You didn't tell me. I was gonna... I meant to, I only had it on... Oh, come on. XSplit's freezing up on me. Thank you, freaking XSplit. I had only switched it over because I was posting to Twitter and stuff that I was live streaming, and I didn't want to accidentally... Oh, it's timing me. That's stressful. I didn't want to accidentally show any nipples. And then I forgot. Okay, Bonker, okay. This is weird. I'm not used to random people coming in and not insulting me. Wishlist today on stage. No, it's fine. Okay. Alright, so continuing. So all that happened is we came into this room and I picked this thing up and I put it on here and it opened this. So let's see what happens. The sound is fine, but the video is lagging like crazy. What the kind of game? I don't know, man. It's probably just my internet is overtaxed right now because I, like a fool, decided to try streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. So let me see what it looks like. Where's my live stream? I could just focus 110% of my stress on, you know, everything going terrible this year and sorry, I'm trying to see how it looks on there. My stress on, you know. Okay, so it looks fine there. So it looks fine there. I don't know, it looks okay on my side. But I don't know. The video's not that bad? Okay. No, it's fine. It was intentional just for the length of time that I meant to update. But it's okay. I was just talking. I was just sitting here staring at my Steam anyway. I don't know, Kenny. I'm sorry. It's not... It looks fine on my end. But if we're still having problems in like half an hour, I can just end the YouTube. And if anyone's watching this on YouTube and wants to continue watching the stream, just go to twitch.tv/toplesstopics and I will continue streaming there. Like I said, as I said 3 times or 2 times already this stream, I don't stream to YouTube very much because I've had YouTube ban me mid-stream multiple times and it's a little stressful. Alright, so Dragon Slumber presents Ethernaut, or Ethernaut. I want to say ethereal, that's why Ethernaut. It's like Astroneer. Matthew always says Astrogeneer. I'm like, it's just Astroneer. No, it's Astrogeneer.
Oh, good.
Okay, whatever, honey.
You're awake, and you were even able to complete the first puzzle.
He sounds
Somehow,
like PewDiePie.
that immediately makes you better than 12% of our candidates. Good for you. Have a gold star.
You can definitely tell that somebody in the studio voiced this game, but that's okay. I mean, Amnesia was voiced by people in the studio very terribly, and that game ended up selling a bajillion million copies, so... Alright, so we got a tree made out of gears. I'm gonna pay a little less attention to the chat so I don't keep like spinning off randomly, but you know, if you have something to say, go ahead and say it and I will check it soon. So the gears are sort of doubled up. That's a little, I don't know if that's intentional or not. Looks very odd. Can't interact with any of that. I like it when they give you an actual key to represent when you can interact with something. I hate like in the old days in RPGs where you would just spam the A button on every object. That got tedious fast. Which of course I'm doing now in Link's Awakening. But it's okay, it's a Zelda game, therefore it can have no flaws. According to the Zelda fanboys that screamed at me when I did my review saying that I didn't really like the Monet art style for Skyward Sword. Oh. What? What? Why is it turning on? Oh, is it just turning on because it thinks I'm... What? Okay, so I can put it on the ground somewhere. What is this thing? I don't know if it's supposed to be doing that or if it's glitching out because it thinks I'm putting it on there. The music doesn't really match this. I don't know. The music's a little too exciting. I feel like it should have something a little more serene. So you're not stressed out being like, oh, I gotta solve it fast. You guys ever play those old, like Lighthouse was one of them, and what were they called? There was this one that had like 5 different parts, and it was always, you would travel to like ancient Egyptian areas and stuff like that, and jump around time. I can't remember what the series is called. I never got far in those games at all, though. They were sort of like Myst, but not as puzzle intensive. Lighthouse is the one I just keep thinking of. I don't get it. What is... I don't even understand what this thing is. I can't interact with it at all besides picking it up, it looks like. Wait, I don't know. Is there a button? Let's see, controls. Invert, run, mouse controls, grab. Oh, use! I thought I tried that. No, that didn't do anything. Okay. I don't know, guys. Can't do anything. Yeah, Myst. Well, Myst, there's a guy that comes in to most of my streams who goes by the name Myst Explorer, and he is a very, very, very big fan of Myst. And I mean, I was pretty into it too. I never got very far in it, but I definitely had a lot of my attitudes towards games and stuff shaped by it. And then Riven made a big impression on me too. And we were playing a little bit of Abduction, which is sort of the spiritual successor by the same company that came out like last year or the year before that. I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to do, by the way. Maybe this is not a good choice because I'm like struggling to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I'll switch over to a different game in a little bit. We'll see what I can do, because I'm failing at this. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. You guys know what I should do? Let's see. Don't forget this September dub to your favorite Twitch streamer. I'll see if you have Prime Gaming, you can give Cleo a Prime monthly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's Astronaut Engineer. Like, I get why he does it, but I'm just like, but that's not the name. I think he does it just to annoy me at this point. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Maybe I'm just supposed to open this door? Oh, that was it? So there's nothing to do in that room. Well, that's dumb. If they give you a key in a room, it should be for a puzzle that's somewhere in that room. So saith all. It is known. But I am getting feelings of that old point and click game. One of the games that I don't even know where it came from, it's called My Friend Rabbit, and it's on my Switch right now, and Link keeps trying to play it, and it's a point and click, and it's kind of weird, and I cannot figure out how to get through the very first room. And Link's just like, can you get me through? I'm like, no honey, no I can't. I am as lost as you are.
I know, you're confused. Why am I here, and who is this sexy voice? Well, my name is Cornell, and you are here because you signed your name on the dotted line. So now, you get to complete a series of cool experiments while I monitor your progress. Goody!
I like GLaDOS better. I mean, you don't have to be exactly like GLaDOS, but this was a triumph. I need to do my karaoke videos. Well, it's one of my tip menus is karaoke, but everyone keeps picking songs I don't care about or I don't even know. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Let me pick a song I actually want to play.
Missing staircase. Maintenance has been on a coffee break for about 4 months. But, unless your motor functions are shot, you should be able to reach the edge of that platform by jumping towards it.
Whoa, a puzzle game where I can actually jump? That is sacrilege. Okay, so far all our puzzles have been pick up the thing and then put it on the box to open the door. Oh ho!
Sometimes it's only by creating darkness that you can find the light. Right-click on the lamp to remove the Aether Cube.
Aha! Interesting. So it has to be in there, but not powered. Oh, my thing deleted. It's like the white fog that you go through in Portal to kill your companion cube. Poor companion cube! I read this article a long time ago that was really interesting, talking about, you know, human propensity for humanizing things and how we even
just
do
so
it
we're
for the
clear,
companion cube.
I can't actually see nor hear you. All I have are a bunch of lights, some dials, and even a few wavy lines which mark your vitals and progress in the room. Frankly, I have no idea of who you are, and I'm not getting paid enough to care. They told me to follow the script, so that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, well, it's not very much of an experiment then if you're not even recording what I'm doing. Okay. What is this? Oh, there's Mist Explorer. Literally just talking about you.
In this room, which will shine light in the direction of your choice. While holding a projector, just right-click to aim the beam, then place it back down with a left click.
Oh, I didn't think I could do that hard. So I am exploring some demos from the Tokyo Game Show that I guess is going on right now.
Just right-click while holding the projector.
I am talking to my audience, thank you. Anyway. Yeah. So anyway, it's they got a bunch of different games that they have. Some of them have demos, not all of them have demos. And I was not paying attention, so I forgot what he told me to do. Like that? No. I want to move it. What? How do I change the direction? No, I'm trying to move it. I'm not trying to... What? Why is it changing direction? I'm confused. Does it change depending on what... No. What is determining where it's aiming? Oh, it has to be there. Okay, so... It's deciding where to place that. No. No. so it automatically picks where to go. So how am I supposed to get it to face the door? I don't know. I'm about to give up. Play something a little more active. Unless I'm supposed to put like there? I missed the important part. I don't know. You guys, I'll let you guys decide. Should we keep trying to play this, or should we switch games? And if we should switch games, should we switch to... Let me show you the other two that I downloaded, and then I can try downloading another one. So I just finished this one, Raji, ancient epic is an action-adventure game set in ancient India, and a young girl named Raji has been chosen by the gods to stand against the demonic invasion of another human realm. And this one, it looks sort of bastion-y.
It is so much weight.
And then the other one that I downloaded is She Dreams Elsewhere demo, which was sort of a... Oh, I'll show you. Go to the store page. Yeah, I'm kind of bored of this one. I'm sorry. I know you love games like that, Mystic Sword, but... So it forced me to watch the trailer as soon as I hit exit. Anyway, it's sort of a weird indie whatever. It gives me a chance to do voice acting. So we could do that one, or we could do Raji. Or I can start downloading another demo. Raji looks interesting? Okay, so we got 1 vote for Raji. We got 2 votes for Raji. Alright, let's try Raji. Play. Sorry, Ethernaut. You're probably fine. You need somebody who is better at logic games than me. Okay, Supercom. Can't believe it's only 2. I've been talking way too much already this stream. Pretty. Whoa. It's always so goddamn loud.
This is the heart of our story.
I wish that there was an option to lower the sound. Oh.
Golu and Raji, brother and sister.
Figure it out after that.
And this was their whole world. This one small carnival. The other performers were their friends, their only family. This was home. On that day before their performance, Raji took her brother aside. "Did you forget, little brother?" she asked him. And she tied a rakhi to his hand, for it was the feast of Raksha Bandhan. Although it was a feast day, they still had coins to earn. So Raji walked on tight ropes and tumbled for the crowd. While Golu told his puppet tales of ancient times when demons walked the lands. A long, long time ago, a demon did penance. For showing such devotion, Brahma blessed him with immortality and a mighty weapon of all. Upon receiving, he united the demons to wage a war.
I'll tell you later.
Bhumi Devi urged him to stop. He killed her,
Ow.
ruthlessly without thought. This angered Shiva greatly, and he stomped, dividing the continents, and the demons were forever lost.
Damn God, that was fucking
But as he spoke, the skies darkened, and the earth shook, and other figures dressed as demons strode through the crowd. These were not masks. This was not a child's tale. As the demons turned to slaughter, Raji tried to reach her brother. He'd been hurt, and he was scared, and she knew she must protect him. But in that moment, Raji failed, for the Garasura demons took Golu from her.
Good thing they decided to kidnap him instead of just kill him. They wouldn't be much of a quest. Hold E to skip.
Raji, awake, my child.
So not only do we get a person of color as the main character, we get a woman and another like this is oh, this is pretty. Dang, this is a pretty game. Oh man.
Golu!
It's a little zoomed out.
Golu! No! I'm so sorry, bhai.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys said you couldn't hear me, so I'm gonna lower this even more. And hopefully then you can hear me. I need, but it would be nice to have like my gaming computer and then also have like a separate computer that's just a soundboard, or I mean you could actually just get a soundboard, I don't know. What I'm saying is I need $1 million so I can hire someone just to do the soundboard. But yeah, so the thought I had while I was watching that is that accents are so cool. I don't understand, you know, maybe it's because I was born and raised in a fairly multicultural area anyway, you know, Southern California, but I've never understood when you hear about like an immigrant kid going to an all-white school and all the other kids are making fun of them for their accent. I would be like, that is so cool, please tell me more. But I mean, you know, kids are the product of their parents, and humans have this animalistic part of their brain that fears anything that's different, and I don't get it. I was actually really disappointed like when I met my first kid from Texas, and I was like, you don't have an accent. He's like, yeah, I know. I was like, but you're from Texas. Anyway, and now because of TV and everything, we're losing accents a lot anyway. So in China, I used to watch a lot of like K-dramas and stuff like that, and one thing that always kind of bothered me about the Chinese ones is that every single one of them would be dubbed. There was no option to just watch it in the language of the people that, you know, were recording it saying it. And apparently it's because a lot of the people that would record, they only spoke, I can't remember which is which, I think it's they spoke Cantonese, but the broadcasting system and stuff, like they think Cantonese is kind of trashy, and they only like, you know, they only find Mandarin respectable, so they would redub everything in Mandarin. And it just blows my mind that there's not an option to just watch it in the language that the people are actually speaking, because so that I have a really hard time watching dubs. Like my mom's been watching a couple of shows on Netflix that are all dubbed, and I just cannot stop getting disconnected by how weird it is. And also for some reason the subtitles are always really different than the spoken words. Like we all were watching the show called Nobody's Watching, and it's a pretty interesting one. It's I think it's Brazilian, and it's about these like red-headed angels or whatever. It's pretty funny, kind of darkly humorous, but we would have the subtitles on because the kids are making all this noise, and we would have, you know, the sound on, and the dubs, because my mom is watching, she can't really read that fast, so we have to have the dubs on for her, and it would be some completely different. I don't understand why they don't just anyway. But yeah, point being, I think that accents are cool and multiculturalism is cool, and I don't understand why anyone would want everybody in the world to be dressed and believe and speak and wear and eat and everything exactly the same. Sounds boring to me. It's so detailed. I want to zoom in, but it won't let me. Kind of frustrating, but in a good way. So that's broken. I don't know, can I run? I don't think I can run yet. I like how they don't, like, use WASD to walk, like so many games are. It's like, yeah, I know. I have played PC games before, thank you.
What is this place?
I don't know, but let's go inside there. That looks friendly. It's because my kids are so noisy. I can't hear anything. Plus, you know, there's like stuff that goes on in the background that you won't hear just watching it, but then you'll see the subtitle and like, oh, I didn't realize.
She is so young.
A child. Remember Shiva's words.
Beautiful.
It is so much weight to put on the shoulders of a mortal. Is this one strong enough?
Time will tell.
And it looks like the bull on Wall Street. Someone put a Ruth Bader Ginsburg style collar on the little girl on the statue.
Ma Durga, I need you now.
I think it's cool, but I just any kind of like earring or big hoop earrings, I'm just like, oh god, it looks cool.
Her brother and the other children had been seized by the Gadasura. I told her that she must be strong. Her journey would be difficult and full of unknowns. I blessed her with the Trishul, my most powerful weapon that Shiva had given to me. This, with Raji's own serenity and strength, would save her brother.
Alright. I got a badass weapon. Okay, I was gonna say, that's kind of big. Oh good, I'm running now, finally. Jump.
She has no serenity. Her heart rules her head.
She walks boldly into a dark cave. She leaves
shit.
chasms. She stands fearless before a goddess.
I did something where she... Oh, it's just do. You can keep doing different... Oh, that's cool. You get different jump animations if you keep hitting it. That's something I couldn't get Link to understand. If you keep jumping in Mario, you can jump higher and higher.
Har Har Mahadev.
Okay.
There is fire in her. Yes, it must be
Getting a lot of
tempered.
feminist vibes
But
in
without
this game.
that fire, she would have already given up.
Yeah, you climb that.
Many mortals
Climb that
would
pillar.
not be brave enough to climb.
Our Raji has no fear of heights. Watch.
She's so tiny and cute. I love it. Tiny and cute, but fierce, as Shakespeare says. Should I go see what that other one is? I haven't figured out how to drop down now. Can I just drop down? No? Okay. Multi-evasion moves. Question is, how far do I go back if I die? That's something that I do like, that even the remakes of the old games, it seems like they're adding in mechanics where you don't completely restart the game, like you don't run out of lives, you know, you have save points. Makes it way more accessible for kids.
There,
We
see?
didn't have that in my day.
She is learning to think and to use the skills of her childhood.
It is one thing to climb a pole, and quite another to face a demon.
Okay, it didn't give me another. Holy shit. Okay, apparently I can jump ridiculously far distances. Sure, I'll accept it. Now, I would argue that trying to do all that shit in a dress is really fucking hard, but sure, we'll ignore that part. It doesn't matter if the dress just clips outside of you.
To save her brother, Raji must face the demons.
Oh, I gotta change the name of the game. Sorry.
She held the Trishul, and it was a gift of great power. It was blessed by Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, and would help her stand against her terrible foe.
At least
But it
she
was also a
looks
great
sad about it
responsibility. To wield it, she would need strength courage.
It's like half and half.
and belief.
It's sort of sticky. Sort of like, you know, Legend of Zelda, how you would auto jump when you got to the end. I'm going to really quickly stop the stop the Twitch stream so that it will update with the new multiculturalism game developers. Yay. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream. So if you just hold tight and reload in about 30 seconds, it should work just fine for you. So let me switch tabs. Okay, see ya, comics. I'm not restarting the YouTube one. The YouTube one can just keep going, but the Twitch one I'm gonna stop and start because it keeps giving me the wrong freaking game. Okay, BRB. Restarting Twitch. I don't even, is there a way to see how many people are watching on YouTube? I mean, 3, okay. That's the thing, is like on Twitch I had like 9 people and on YouTube it's 3, because they're like, what, these aren't tits. I don't know, like I'm curious if anybody, no, I said I would BRB, lol. Like I'm curious if any, there you go, buddy, BRB, lol. Like I'm, there you go, now you can hear me. Does it say Raji for the game played on Twitch now? Hopefully it actually updated this time. I forgot what I was saying. Don't matter, it's fine. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm curious if anyone watching on Twitch, has anyone actually found me on Twitch, or were you always, excuse me, finding a link somewhere else that led you to my Twitch? Because I'm pretty sure it's kind of impossible to find somebody just without any other guidance on Twitch. There's a lot of people.
Where are you taking him?
Poor child.
Okay, good.
She will find a way.
That is a big... Just climb through the gaps! Come on! I do kind of want to play this with a thumbstick, but I don't even know where any of my plug-in controllers are. It's still weird to me, the idea of plugging a controller in for a computer game. Like, if I want to play a game with a controller, I buy the game on the system with the controller. But now I have a laptop that actually is pretty good, so... Let's see, which way? I kind of tend to go left. Automatically. Left is the side of chaos, apparently.
Why are you doing this?
Okay, so space is also the interact.
Golu! Golu!
Oh, okay, there's a carriage over there. I was like, why is she just randomly yelling out her brother's name? Oh, so we're trying to catch up with that. Okay, now we got some urgency. Alright, let's stop messing around. Let's do this. Anyway, thanks for watching, Comics Legend. I feel like your name is slightly familiar, so I don't know if you've ever watched before, but
Hear your
yeah, I don't.
pulse, the beating
stream
of a
on Twitch
war
every
drum.
Sunday.
Feel your heart quicken, the strength flow through you. Fight, Raji.
Click.
Be the warrior.
Whoops. Click. Can I hold it down? Give me more. I want to test. Okay. Okay, so it's only one attack per click. That's one thing I like about, I think, Zero Horizon Dawn and some others do it, where if you, I know some of the Assassin's Creed do it too, where if you hold the combat button or whatever, it'll flow between the different targets. I find that a lot less frustrating than trying to run around and match it up so that you actually do hit them. And you're not just hitting air around them or whatever. And it really depends on a lot of the other stuff. Like, you know, Dark Souls or whatever doesn't do that, but I seem to be okay with Dark Souls. It depends on how committed you are to the attack, I guess, by pressing the button and how easy it is to change directions. Oh, it wants me to go that way. I was like, why does it still make me do this? Is it telling me I have to do it twice or something? Yeah, okay, so. You want me to do it faster? Oh, right click! Ha! I wasn't paying attention. Okay, there we go. So right click is sort of a long jump attack or whatever.
She has the demon reeling.
Button
Now
mash,
she will
button.
bring an end to him.
Jai Ma!
This door is weaker than the other, and the Trishul is a most versatile
So I
weapon.
got a long distance shot too. That's cool. Let's see. Pretty much these controllers, PC, now it's console controllers on USB, so the options are great. Depends on what the combats work at. I feel there's a weak and heavy attacks that one has to be stronger than the other. Yeah. I know, and that's the thing is like the last time I tried to play spacebar, click. Oh, it didn't restart. Anyway, last time I tried, like, yeah, I had to do like a third-party one and everything, and it just wasn't. I didn't have very good luck with it, and there was a lag and everything. I really haven't tried to use the controller on my keyboard in a long time. I do generally like to be kind of a not flash, what's the word, like fluid, fight like water kind of character. Every now and then I'll be in a mood for just, you know, playing the game, but I like to be, whoops. So then I do that. Woo! So I can throw my thing too? Oh, that's awesome! Okay. Are these things I can do anything? No? Okay.
You see, my daughter?
I should
They are not as strong as you.
especially since freaking
But
assassins.
Not all foes will be foolish enough to let you so close.
I said roll. Oh my god. Gross. Anyway, yeah, I should try a controller since Ancestors tells you at the beginning, this game is best played with a controller, which I feel like is a cop-out. They should just, you know, make it also
Watch
okay
this.
to play with on computer. I've been doing okay.
She is
playing
a
on
circus
keyboard, so.
performer, a Raji. See what she can do.
Yeah, talk about at least having some. It's always silly when you have a character that's just like a normal guy, and then all of a sudden he's really good at fighting. Like, I can't remember too much of the story with Half-Life, but isn't he just supposed to be a normal scientist, and then all of a sudden he's like doing all this combat and stuff? They made fun of that a little bit with what was the one, Dying Light or whatever, where it turns out you're actually like a special operative, and they're like, you're really good at this, and you're like, oh, parkour, and they're like, oh, okay. Ugh. Oh, E to fall down. Woo! Upskirt. What is even the allure of that? Oh my god, underwear. Who cares? Okay, so we grab it. What are we doing? Running towards it and pressing E. Oh, okay. I don't really see myself needing to use that too often, but this is where it would definitely be useful to have a controller because I have to let go of one of the controlling keys to... Whoops. Oh, so it stuns them, so not only... Nice, nice, nice. I'm trying to remember the keys. Oh yeah! Oh man, this is fluid combat. Even without a controller. Whoops. Okay, so that's their health. Nope, I'm good. So when would you switch between light and heavy? I guess just if you need to be dodgy, you don't want to use heavy very much. Let's see. Some genres of games better served with controllers. She got a pulse spin. That's a crowd control move. Gonna be some cool encounters coming. Yeah. I am really liking this game so far. Tell you what.
There.
It's
Amrit
pretty.
Bund,
It's very
the
pretty.
golden nectar,
Interesting.
the fruits of a demon kill. Its
Smooth
power will
controls.
heal your wounds.
Okay. Smooth controls, which, you know, games like this I have a hard time enjoying because, like I said, they usually are very button mashing and it breaks my fingers. I would want to try this with a controller though. So
The
doing something
mandala
with the
shows
same
each
controller.
person their past.
There is always a purpose to
Ooh, a
such
puzzle.
visions.
Controls. Select. Oh. I didn't realize there was an outer ring. It's like installing puzzle games for Aiden to play, and
Oh,
it's nice because he can't ram the
it is
pieces together
myself
like he
and
does with a real
Kolu.
puzzle. Aw, he's so cute. I'm getting Last Airbender vibes with that expression. Okay. Sexy Laura. Okay. Hello. We have so many random people in the Discord room that never talk, so I don't really react very much until they actually talk. I guess those are flowers. Look at this detail. I want to zoom in so bad. There's too much detail and I can't look at it. It makes me sad. So did anything happen when I opened that, or did I just get some, like, energy? I don't know what happened. Oh, maybe the door opened. Boom! And look, they space up the practicing with more, oops. Boom! Yeah, I did it. Oh, now it wants me to do the other one. Oh, come on. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I like this weapon that, expands. Whoa. Run! Thank you. Is it better to hit E? Or does it not matter? Am I charging it up, or is it just a cool finishing move? So let's go see through our yep. So let's see, we've got regular left click, regular right click. Let's see. I don't think roll is different. I think roll is the same. You got that one, you got the climb up the pole, or we got the swing around the pole one. We got climb up and do single stab, and then we got climb up and do the swoosh swoosh. Yeah, I love the expanding weapon. That's a really cool idea. Best of both worlds, poleaxes and, well, I guess it's all poleaxe, but poleaxes are awesome, but so unwieldy. Oh, yeah. It's just telling me that I can also do the same thing from that. Okay. Oh. Oh, what? How did that one not go away? Let's see. Maybe I'm jumping off too soon? There we go. Ah. Get out. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not talking very much. I'm actually, like, thinking about the game. Ah. If you don't click in time, it doesn't do it. So timing's a little bit important on this game. That, oops, stuns. I would, I don't know if they do, but it would be nice if they have a mode in here like the Resident Evils where you can zoom in and spin around the enemy model and stuff. I always appreciate being able to look at stuff in more high detail. Yeah, it seems like the kind of game you would like, Kenny. I don't explode your link. That's weird. What the heck? Uh-oh. Is that the end of the demo? Seems odd. Uh-oh. That might be it. Huh. Well. No, I'm not saying for fighting.
A
I'm
shrine
saying,
to
there we go.
Kali. Your sister's shrines are fed by
I just mean outside of
violence.
combat.
Raji can make use of that if she's careful.
Okay. Did I upgrade my...
Om Shri Mahakalikayai Namaha.
She begins to learn the Trishul's power.
Dang it. Look. Go. I was trying to get fancy and it just took me further away, so. Oh. Okay, so I can only use that thing once. Got it. Oh, I got... Woof! Woo! Can I charge up any more? Alright, there you go. No! I died! Well, that was my fault. That's okay. I think I was supposed to kill them all at once, that's why. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I think I got it. Ah, dang it. You gotta hit need to do that for extra points or if it's just for flourish. Oh, it still wants me to do more. I must not be doing fast enough. Stab. Stab, stab. Maybe you get something later on that makes it so that you get, like, refill your magic or something. Not that bad that way. It's gonna make me tired over and over until I kill them all really quickly, aren't I? Oh no, I got a super high guy this time. Boop, boop, boop. Boom, mother lover. Go, 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 go. Woo. Woo. Alright, good job, team. It was only my first death. Okay. I don't have to hang my head in shame yet.
You must admit, she shows promise.
She will need battle skills. That is so true, and they will be sorely tested. But that is not what I meant when I asked if she was strong.
Look at that figure, badonkadonk.
Look here, Durga. They have captured your own story. Ah, Mahishasura, the shape-shifter, the buffalo demon. Evil incarnate. Yet, without him, you would not have come to be. This is the moment when he was granted the boon by Brahma. No man could kill him.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster. Give somebody the power that they can't die. Just to stop them from turning super evil. It's getting warm in here. Kind of funny, I had the heater on earlier. That guy looks like trouble.
And here, Mahishasura seized the heavens, unkillable, defeating and driving out all the devas, and even Indra himself.
Nice that they make everything colored so we know where to climb. So, I mean, it's kind of obvious where you can go, but maybe later on it'll get a lot less obvious.
Your birth, Durga. The Devas knew it was their only chance to create a being capable of destroying their foe. All their power focused into one body, gifted with all their weapons. I wonder what your first thoughts were.
Oh
You
man, you made me
forced
just
him
kick
back.
this bull's ass.
I remember it well. You on a lion's back, leading the battle line. The Devas flocking behind you, inspired with new courage. Mahishasura at bay, forced to take his true form. The monstrous buffalo, stamping and blowing, crushing warriors with his hooves and throwing them into the air with his great horns.
This is what a guy looks like when he asks you out and you tell him no thanks. I'm just kidding.
The killing blow struck with the trishul in your hand. There was no fear on your face. Although Mahishasura had shaken the heavens themselves. The battle light in your eyes, determination on your brow. I knew then what the Devas had made, and I knew then what change you would bring to our world. From evil comes great good. Such is the balance of the world.
So clearly, the gamer gators are gonna hate this game. The main character is a person of color. The whole game is, in a non-Western setting. She's a woman, and there are strong feminist vibes throughout this entire game about a girl fighting demons to save her sibling. Now, luckily, the sibling's not a girl, or they'd really, hate this game. Oh, whatever. Let them squawk. It's insane to me. Like, it's bad enough when people say in movies, oh, you can't have a, whatever character or people won't watch the movie. But, like, in a video game, yeah, a big part of the game is story, for sure, for a lot of games. But, there's plenty of games with no story that you could have, second death. Could have easily, replaced it with a woman or person of color or whatever, and it wouldn't have changed the game at all. And yet, if you did that, they'd be like, oh, you're pandering. It's like, why does it bother you so much to play as a character that doesn't look exactly like you? What? I don't get it.
What has happened here?
She can feel the foulness of this place.
You are surprised? Mahabalasura's demons have warped one of the holy trees of Bhumi Devi. This is why Shiva imprisoned him, to stop such corruption.
What is corruption? All things change.
Oh. Ooh. Whoa, jeez. Okay, splash radius. Come over here. Ugh. No, I'm not trying to climb that. So jump is also kind of dodge. What? Okay. Back down here, please. Okay, fine. No, I can't go up there. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. What? Oh, that died fast. Okay. Get serious. Get that dodge on fleek. Is that the I don't even know how that phrase goes. I'm not cool. Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Now you're close enough. Nope. Get back here. Get back here so I can stun ya. Oh, wait, what? Aw, he got out of it. No. Ah. Oh my god, this guy's so annoying. What happens if I step on this? Nothing? Ah! Okay. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna try to do fancy or anything. I'm just gonna wail on him and dodge. I'm not gonna try to swing around the pillar because he doesn't seem to want to land near the pillar. Whoops. There you go. Ah, get over there. Dodge outside of them. Oh my god, he stayed stunned for like 3 seconds. Can I get health back anyway? shit. Ah. Ah! Suddenly this game got way harder. I don't know, is there something that I can do in that thing? Because I feel like it's standing there all pretty. Yeah, he gets unstunned as soon as I finish. He's gonna go all Super Saiyan. Okay, so he does that bitch slap, and that hurts a lot. Ah! I'm trying to dodge. Can I Google? Can I Google a tip for fighting this guy? I don't think you guys want. It's for you guys. You don't want me to be stuck here the whole time. Dodge. Oh my god. I have to like do everything far away, I guess, from him. He's really hard to hit. Oh my god. Am I supposed to climb or something? Okay. Can I pause? I can't pause. Okay. Let me pause. Raji tutorial. Let's see. Raji tutorial. Fight. Let's see. Raji game guide boss fight, I guess. Wait, they already have the whole game out? I thought this was one that was still being developed. Alright, well here's a walkthrough. Let's see. I know. I'm scum for cheating. Let's see. That's just a review. That's not. What? Ancient but not epic. Fuck you. Boss fight guide. I mean, it's a brand freaking new game, so let's see. Frog boss fight guide. Is that what I want? No, not Ori. I don't know, guys. Maybe I just have to be really good at it. What even are these other games? It's not what I'm looking for. Okay, whatever. I guess we just gotta figure it out. But it'll feel that much sweeter when I do beat it, right? Because I'm spending all this effort. Come on, go. Attack. Go. If I could get my health back somehow, that would be the biggest help. Ah, I tried to dodge. Oh my god. I guess I could just only throw stuff at him. Ah! As soon as I'd stop. Did I finally get him? Oh! That was literally, I was gonna say that was it. If I didn't beat him that time, I was gonna say that's it. Okay, so I managed to survive that one by my teeth. Okay, so we wanna turn it all the right way. So we can't... bottom. Oops. Rotating eyeballs, always visually pleasing. Oh, this thing is gonna be hair scary looking. That's not it? Okay. Yeah, that's it.
The tree showed Raji a vision of Golu, of dark clouds and a gathering storm, threatening destruction on the world. And behind it all, a being of great power and malice.
The route is open to the fortress of Jaidar. She is indeed strong, Durga.
She is. I hope she is strong enough to bear what she finds inside.
Oh, it's all misty and dreamlike. I feel like this is the end of the demo. We'll find out. Oh, this is just the other side of the tree. Nope. So I didn't get through that other door yet. My brother is long gone. Oh, this is that door, I think. And that feels like Bastion for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say that feels like the end. Yeah, let's add that to my wish list. I'll do that. Okay, so cool. How do I leave? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I liked that a lot. I will definitely have to look into it, and we'll see how expensive it is. I've been buying a few too many games lately, so I need to slow my roll. I only have so much money.
This is the heart of our story.
Sorry, there was no exit game. I gotta go pee. I am going to, I don't know, throw a video up or something for you guys to watch while I go pee real fast. I don't know what video to put you up. I don't know. You know what? I don't want to get, since I'm streaming on YouTube too, I don't want to accidentally get in trouble and show something I'm not supposed to. So I'm just gonna do an away screen and BRB, and then I think I will spend the last hour playing Fortnite or something, because I don't really, I don't want to think, and I don't want to do something that's going to break my hand. But I will let you guys discuss it amongst yourselves. If you really want me to, I can play something else that I already have installed. And yeah, let me know in the chat. I'll read it in like three minutes. Probably less. I'll be right back. If I can get XSplit to switch. Alright, we're back. So what'd you guys decide? Are we gonna play something else, or am I just gonna play Fortnite or something for the last hour? It is heating up in here. Whew. Maybe I'll have to take my pants off screen. Alright. And then after we pick whatever we're gonna play. Okay, here's our choices. Either I can play Fortnite or I can play the other demo that I got, the She Dreams Elsewhere demo. Fortnite Cooldown. Alright. Yeah. The one I liked about this one is that it looked kind of dark and creepy or whatever, and sort of fill in your own perception of the story, and I like ones like that. There's another one that somebody recommended to me, is some like demon girl or whatever, and it starts out really cutesy and then it gets all like twisted and macabre as you play. It's like, that looks like my kind of thing. I don't remember what it's called though. I'm gonna have to look it up again. It was on Twitter. Alright, so let's go ahead and close Steam. Love you, Steam. And then close that. And then open Fortnite. And hopefully it will not be... Oh, that's right. Can't type in the name of game for Epic. Have to actually go to the Epic launcher. I'm gonna take my Linktober. I know. It's about that time. Well, he invaded yesterday too, and I was editing video and I just finished the video. Oh yeah, this is another one I installed. Well, I'll start it another time. I don't want to play a new game right now, but it's one where you set up hordes of armies and they fight each other, but it's like goofy physics kind of thing, whatever. It looks pretty fun. All right, so I'm going to launch this. I'm going to make sure the sound is not deafening, and then I'll put it back in. Sorry, the sound levels change for every different kind of audio device, so... If I could figure out where on XSplit the sound comes from, then I could at least set that one source as having low audio. It's funny as hell good. It looked pretty funny from the... Is that the... There's another one too where it's building trebuchets, and I think I bought that one too. I don't remember what it's called though. But that one looked funny too. Just like physics in general. I still remember the Creatures AI series or whatever, and I think it was the second one that they started adding in any kind of concept of physics where you like are moving your mouse and you let go and the object keeps going. And I was like, this is amazing! You know, I'm at a good age to really appreciate how far games have come and how far they're going. I'm old enough to really remember the retro days, but young enough to be like looking forward to the future instead of being like, everything new is terrible. Of course, you got plenty of 30-year-old hipsters who are like, oh, only the Nintendo, original Nintendo games are any good. Everything else is plebeian trash. Yeah, okay. Well, lucky for you, bud. There's lots of indie games that are going back to that style. No. Only the actual old ones are. All the new ones try to be too gimmicky. I don't know. Still waiting for it to load before I do the sound. Transitional generation, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Internet too. I mean, I still remember having to beg my parents to not use the phone for a few hours so I could play EverQuest, and having to time your missions around not having to get off the phone. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my fan on. It's gonna be a little noisy. Sorry. I think you guys would preferably rather me not die of heat. I'm gonna take my pants off, but it's off camera so you can't see, so don't get too excited. And I'm only doing that because it's hot here. It's getting hot in here. Positive. This is a sign of how old I am. Creatures, I think it was the first Creatures. One of my friends wanted to play it, and the game, the computer would run the game off itself, but it needed the disc in there to make sure that you had the disc before it started playing. So I started it on her computer once and then took the disc and went home, and she basically just left her computer on 24/7 for like 2 weeks so she could keep playing this game. It's so quaint, back before CD check hacks and everything like that, and I was never good at that. I mean, that's bad. Don't do that stuff. Games are a lot more affordable now anyway. There's no excuse. Except for freaking Nintendo. Nintendo freaking charging like $60 for a 20-year-old game. What the heck, Nintendo? Anyway, GeoCities. Oh my god, guess what? God, Kenny, what are you doing to me right now? I still remember, like, one of my GeoCities pages was Leo the Lion, and it was just, like, random lists of lion facts. Like, and, like, creatures. I keep mentioning creatures, but I had a weird, like, there was this community around creatures and everything like that. It was one of the first online communities I ever really kind of participated in. And if you never played creatures, basically, you have these little AI pets, and you can, like, give them food and stuff, but you can't directly control them. You can only try to encourage them to do things, and of course they're very dumb, and you know, you routinely have them, like, die off because they just were too stupid to eat, which happens to real life pets too sometimes. So but anyway, and as I mentioned earlier in this stream, I have this hard time not sympathizing with NPCs, and, like, I humanize the shit out of everything. Like, I even have a hard time killing bad guys, you know, even in, like, Assassin's Creed or something where you're fighting, you know, guys who think that they're protecting their king or whatever. Like, I feel bad about it. And in creatures, you know, you're supposed to take care of them and breed them and try to give them traits or whatever. I keep saying I really wish that that series would get a modern resurgence, because with technology the way it is now, we could have so much sophistication as far as, like, actually breeding in AI traits and stuff. Like, it'd be amazing. Hopefully, you know, we've had the resurgence of, like, the Left 4 Dead type games. We've had the resurgence of top-down, you know, strategy games and point and clicks and stuff like that. Hopefully we get an AI pet resurgence, especially with VR. Anyway, but yeah, so you're supposed to be nice to them, you're supposed to raise them and, you know, take care of them or whatever, and there were people that would abuse them, and I would get so fucking mad about it. Like, I would treat it as if they were actually murdering, like, live animals. And I think I had a little bit of the thought process where it was like, well, if they're going to do it in a video game, then they do it to real life animals. And I don't think that's true. I think people, you know, a lot of people are better at telling the difference between video game and real life. You might want to keep an eye on it a little bit if you've got, like, a, I don't know, 5-year-old who, like, loves torturing people. You might want to just keep an eye on how he is around real animals. You really, I mean, that's to spin off into a whole thing. That's where the video game violence thing comes into play. When they're older and they know the difference, sure, whatever. But when they're little, they don't know the difference between this is an actual real life, you know, documentary of actual real people versus this is a pretend, you know. And that's why I really try not to play or watch violent things in front of my kids, because they don't know the difference. And, like, we were trying to watch Lovecraft County, and I couldn't get Link to stay in his freaking room, and he kept coming out, and it's like, we're like, you're gonna have nightmares. He's like, that's okay. I'm like, no, it's not okay. Anyway, but then, speaking back to GeoCities, so people would, like, abuse their Norns or whatever, and then I went through this, like, goth phase where I was like, I'm such a badass, and so I made a website where I was, like, describing things you could just, you know, beat your Norns up with. And I never did any of it. I was just regurgitating what other people put on their websites. Because even though I was pretending like, oh, I'm such a badass, I'd beat up AI pets, I still couldn't bring myself to actually do it. Like, oh my god. Cringe, right? Cringe. You want to be able to see the game they wanted to make in the first place. Yeah. There's so many games like that. DRM. Oh, I know. There's so much drama about, well, and again, like, that's the thing that's exciting about the idea of crossplay or whatever. And going back to the very first topic of today's stream about which new system I want to get, and I was like, I'm not super excited about any of them at this point in time. But one of the CEOs or something like that of Xbox had this great quote about the end of console exclusives and stuff, and he said it's like movie theaters. Just because you really like the movies that this one theater puts out doesn't mean that you refuse to ever watch movies by any other theater. I mean, I suppose there are people like that, but that's kind of an outlier, you know, attitude. And so it's kind of strange when people get that way about video games. Now, you know, buying a system is more expensive than just going to see a movie, but yeah, I never liked the idea of console exclusives. There's not really a good idea, you know, there's not really a good excuse for it. Like, it's rarely actually about tech. But anyway, let's see, blah, 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 yeah. Alright, so I have to buy a different kind of pass to do the Save the World. I'm considering it. I'm not going to do it right now, but I would like to try a more cooperative thing, because I'm just about competitive. I have my moments, you know, but a lot of time I'm just like, I don't care. Oh, shit. I'll stop my soda. Apparently they're adding BTS, the Korean pop band, into Fortnite, And I'm still really confused. Like, are they actually making models that look like the people? Because that feels like it's going to look really incongruous. I mean, maybe it'll be interesting and amusing. I think the crossovers are dumb anyway. It's like, oh yeah, you got Iron Man, but you don't get any different effects or anything, which is good, because I don't like games where you pay to play. But I think they do have, like, I got a group ball once that turns you into a ball and you roll forward or whatever. I only ever got it one time. I don't even know if it's still in here. They change the content in Fortnite so frequently. I don't really get it. I guess it's for the people that play like 5 hours every day or something, but supposedly they're losing a lot of popularity. People are turning to like Valorant and stuff like that, and I don't know. I don't play enough of it to really understand why. I know a lot of people are going to Fall Guys, which I don't know. I gotta make more streamer friends, and I gotta make more availability for streaming, like planning streaming with people in advance, because a lot of these games, they look fun when you're watching someone else play it, but when I'm playing it, like if I'm not talking to other people as I'm playing with it, it's just not entertaining. So I don't know. Probably see. Alright. So I'm on squad. I was playing a little bit last night and I couldn't seem to ever figure out where the rest of my squad was. So I don't have any... It's supposed to give you a symbol for the people that are in your team, I thought. And I don't see them. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. This game can be very intense or very boring. Often one to the other very quickly. Sometimes it's just frustrating. I don't really love this version where they got all these random things just dropped in there, because there's a very precise way to get onto most of them, and it's just... I don't like chokeholds. So clearly this is an Ant-Man themed thing, I'm guessing? I don't know. The sizing doesn't really make sense. I want to play more Grounded, except that Grounded still needs some more work, I think. There's like a limited amount of functionality. There's only so much to do for one thing. Okay, well we got light machine gun. Oh, there's a chest in there. Ah. Ooh, shield potion. Oh, might as well use the big one. Cool. I was playing last night, I kept getting good weapons, but I couldn't find any potions at all. And I just feel like a glass canyon. Blah. Speaking of clan, I was looking at pictures of the Portland protest yesterday, and someone had, oh, it's bouncy, that's funny. Someone had spray painted one of the concrete barriers with Blue Klux Klan, and I thought that was pretty choice. I mentioned that in the stream, probably like pissed off everybody, but I don't fucking care. If all lives matter to you, then hearing Black Lives shouldn't trigger you. I like that phrase. Alright, okay. Of course, it's one thing to say Black Lives Matter and another to actually take action, making it better for everybody, and that's the hard part, and I am no paragon of pro-action either, but at least I admit I have lack of doing shit. Anyway, let's see. We could just have like 1 or 2 rich people pay off all the felon fines, like Bloomberg got the money to do and everything, and then, you know, had the money to hire the lawyers we need to fight all these attempts at, like, oh damn, you saw around that version of voter suppression, guess I gotta try a new tactic, etc. Then we maybe secure our democracy, who knows. Dijon Kizzy. I don't know who that is. Sorry. I don't know who most people are, streamers or musicians or anything like that. It's like I hear about one of them getting arrested or, you know, whatever, gets COVID. I'm like, I've never heard of that person. I'm sorry for them, but I've never heard of them. We got these little shiny things. Oh. Who's shooting? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there you are. I have to freaking... Thank you! God. That was embarrassing. Alright. Luckily they were as bad at shooting as I was. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't want to do that yet. I want to use... He was the latest... Oh. Yeah, I didn't even hear that. I'm sorry. I remember... We have feelings. We have feelings about that. It's just, everyone's like, either they are already convinced that it's all a lie, blah, 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 or they're very passionate about it, or they're like, I don't want to have to, you know, challenge my comfort zone, so yeah, I know it's a problem, but I don't really want to think about it, and if someone's going to start talking about it, then I'm just going to tune them out, because I got too much stress in my life, and I just want... I don't understand what Chug Splash is for. Does it help you? Does it heal you? What is it? I think I already have one of those. Anyway. Everything is so terrible. I was saying to the psychiatrist when I saw her, what, like a month ago or so. It was before my headache started, so it must have been over a month ago. I feel like there's so many people that just are not, you know, not woke at all, not paying attention at all, that I have to care on my behalf, but on their behalf as well. Like, I can't just be like, oh, let's just zone out and have fun and blah, 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 because there's so many people that spend their entire time doing all that. Anyway. People don't know how to balance. Yeah. And again, it just makes me so mad that the people who could snap their fingers and fix fucking everything just don't give a shit. But of course, you don't become a millionaire, billionaire by giving a shit about other people. You have to step on the backs of hundreds of thousands of people to get that much money. So, yeah. Don't go looking for rich people to break a neck to help you. And while there are rich people that do donate to charities and, you know, whatever they offer is good, at the same time, how much of that money shouldn't have been theirs in the first place? And we got, you know, there's normal people putting $5, $10 here that they barely can spare to help somebody afford, you know, cancer shots, while fucking Elon Musk, I don't know, buys a transformer or something. Yeah. That's cool looking. Where the fuck is everybody? This is what happened when I played last night too. Like, I seriously played like 10 minutes and I couldn't find anybody. And then I finally got killed. And the map got really small and I still couldn't find anybody. But since I can't seem to find my teammates, maybe I'll go to the one that has all just the two giant teams. Something's glowing. What is glowing? What is glowing? No, it's not you. I don't think I can use another potion. Yeah. Lame. I want a long distance. Give me a long distance. Is there a long distance weapon somewhere? Oh, somebody just died. Oh. No, that's a shotgun. Damn it. No, I thought I saw a rifle. So I don't really know what these are for, but the good news is, again, knock on wood, my headache is really a lot less terrible than it has been, so maybe the antibiotics really are helping. Dear God, I hope so, because this has been the worst fucking headache I've ever had in my life, and it's not even a headache, it's just pressure. It's just a constant alien trying to burst out of my head feeling. And I wouldn't care, except that, holy fuck, it's really hard to work when you have an alien trying to burst out of your head the whole time. Oh, where's everybody? Can I drive that? Is that clubbed? Ooh, let's drive this. There's a super fancy Tesla parked on the... So we live near this, like, the start of this trail that actually goes bike path, whatever, goes behind miles. Sometimes people will park there to do it, and really miss cars. And it was the one where the handle goes inside, and you have to turn the key on for it to harvest shit. Anyway, really fancy car, drives like shit. Anyway, and I was trying to tell the kids about it. I was like, so this is, you know, they have it like this so that you can't steal from it. And then the kids kept trying to... Boop. What? She didn't die? Lame. Anyway, but yeah, they started trying to pot the car. I'm like, no, don't touch the car. I'm just telling you. Ugh. Eee! I ain't gonna do shit. What? I eliminated her. What? Holy shit, I shot her like once. What? What? Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't care what that is. What are these for? I don't know why. Let's see, what goodies do we have here? First of all, no, I don't even know what that is. I was not trying to grab that. What is that? Let's see. Okay. 5. Drink. And then Whirlwind's Blast. That's something I use on a person, I guess. Okay, let's switch that. I don't know. What is that? Oh, it switched to it. Energy rifle. What is that? There's little things showing around up there. Let's see. Boing! Oh, there's a person over there. That would be a great time for a freaking long-range weapon if I had one. Let's try it. Let's test it. And... oh shit, it didn't do anything! Oh. And then what's the shakedown? I don't know what that is. Okay, cool. I got a thing. I don't know what it is, but I did it. Oh, I can keep using it? Okay, so it's a really close weapon thing, it looks like. Should I kill him? Should I do it? Put him out of their misery? I mean, there's not really any way. There you go. I killed you with style. Maybe. Maybe just sent her flying. I don't know. Is there a point in not killing them? Because they can't cure themselves. They can only be cured by somebody else. It's my understanding. Been doing pretty good with that charge rifle. Is this the one I started out with? Oh, I did not go very far. Woo! Okay, well I don't want to fight you. Oh! Okay. Not what I was trying to do, but alright. Oh. Let's see, we are close-ish. I think we're okay. I'm gonna take a sip of my soda. Ah, alright. I don't know, there's people over there. I'm gonna get up, there's a person. Gotcha! Fortnite kid, what a lame name. Stick down! And... oh, somebody. Woo! Holy shit! Oh no! I'm getting doubled! Man, that was a good run. That was a good run, guys. Good job, everybody. Oh, I never changed the... I always forget to change the game I was playing. Here, let's see. Topless topics. Cooldown. Girls suck at Fortnite. I love putting that in there because I want to have people come in and be like, no, girls don't suck. And I'll be like, that's right, they don't. Okay, Fortnite. I mean, again, not that anyone is ever going to be like searching for a Fortnite streamer, but oh, that was fun. That was exhilarating. That was good. That was a good amount of, you know, not even stress really. Like, that was just fun. I like this game, you know? I was talking, who was it? I was talking to somebody, I think it was on OkCupid or something like that, and we were chatting, you know, DMing or whatever, and we were talking about being gamers, and I was like, yeah, lately I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and they went, ugh, and I was like, I know, I too was like, oh, it's popular, therefore it must suck, but actually it's kind of fun. And I think it's a good, yeah, you don't carry over your, you know, gear to the next match, so it can be kind of annoying to pick up stuff and then immediately die. But as long as you can kind of survive, like, you can take a few hits, especially if you find a potion, then you can take enough hits that you have some room for error. I think a lot of the, like, Call of Duty type games or whatever, it's like one hit kill, and it's just not fun to me at all, so I don't like that. That I definitely prefer cooperative. And like I said, I'd like to try the cooperative mode of Fortnite, but I don't, brain fart. I don't want to. I'm going to start and stop the YouTube one also. So let's, quick. Come on, computer. I'm going to BRB on YouTube. All right. Hopefully it's working. And we're back. I just restarted the stream because I forgot, like always, to put the new game in the title. So it's too bad because I just had a pretty good run of it. It was a nice, satisfying, you know, fairly challenging but not heart attack causing game. So the point that the storm shrinks to, I'm guessing, happens randomly around the map, and that's part of what would encourage people to converge on a different section. I know for a little while, most of the time that I've been playing, there was this like power plant that seemed to be the middle most of the time, and people would always just end up right there, so it was a mad firefight at the start of every match for a while. That was kind of annoying. I was like, man, Fortnite, and then you played it and you're like, oh, I know! I'm pleasantly surprised. Video games, man, it's just this like hard to speak, you know, quality sometimes where a game can be very similar to a bunch of other ones that you've played and you didn't like those other ones, but then you played this one and it's just something magical about it. And whether it's the stories or the controls or the graphics or, you know, just the rarity of having a female person of color protagonist or whatever, like, usually it has to be at least some of those things though. I mean, as beautiful as some game graphics are, if the gameplay sucks, I'm not gonna, yeah. And then there's other games where like the story is sort of whatever, but the controls are just so fun that I, you know, play it. Those are the games that I tend to get 100% completion on, which are not very many, just because I actually enjoy playing them. Other ones that, you know, I like the story, but I don't like the controls, I might just watch some Let's Plays. Ooh, Magnum! Yeah, let's, now I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil, or, what's the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, Resident Evil. Probably 4 or whatever. I had the Magnum that was my favorite thing to do ever, but you only had like 5 bullets in the whole game. We're inside of a robot crotch right now. I guess they're Centurions or whatever. I don't know. I like comics, okay? I like some comics more than others. That's funny. And I'm really, I want to see documentaries about how they're filming stuff during COVID. Like, you know, and how different studios are handling it or whatever. Obviously some, you just have the camera from far away. I'm also curious how much remote control technologies are affecting things. Because, you know, like there's programs where someone can take over your computer and basically run software from it. I used to do that with my in-office computer. I used to log in from home and literally control it that way. And of course it was laggy. But I was dealing with, you know, consumer grade tech. So if I was a super rich movie producer, I'm sure I could afford better tech. But like there's an article, I still don't know what experience is for in this game. There's an article in Game Informer, the most recent one, talking to this esports player, and full disclosure, I don't really understand the allure of esports. I think regular sports is boring enough, but, and it's not like you're playing for the story if you're playing esports, but they were saying like how are they handling COVID and everything, like how are they handling ping and stuff like that, and basically it was just like we do the best that we can. So not fair, you know, but I mean that's kind of sports in general. You're always going to have advantages that it's really hard to mitigate, and you know, it's like oh, we can't have transgender women participating in the Olympics or whatever. It's like you're gonna have differences between people regardless of gender or anything else like that. Like nothing says all women are gonna be slower, you know, all cis women are gonna be slower than all cis men. Like that's nonsense. That's really outdated thinking, and I don't know. Sports are weird, man. I don't know how you can possibly kind of force everyone to be the same level at the beginning. I think that's obviously impossible, and that's why you have some athletes that go really far and do really well, and other athletes that are like, eh. And of course, it's not just about skill, it's about determination and, you know, being willing to practice and being willing to change your habits if you need to. I killed these before, and I don't know what the point is of those guys. Do you actually do anything with them? I don't know. Alright, so we got a magnum, we got some potions, and we got a assault rifle. I keep forgetting you can go in the water for some reason. I'm so used to games that you die if you go in the water. You just sink and can't get out. Alright. Tell you what, I do not want to be an athlete though. Sounds like a lot of work. I don't want any kind of job where it takes something I enjoy doing and makes it my job, because I think that it would just make me hate it. Like, I think you should take something that you at least have some interest in. Like, I actually, for the times off and on that I worked at places like GameStop and everything, I hated the corporate bullshit, you know, having to, like, try to sell everybody on whatever bullshit corporate, you know, discount code or whatever like that. That was annoying. And, of course, some of the grunge work of just having to clean up after people putting the games in all the wrong spots and everything, that was not enjoyable. But actually talking to people about, like, oh, you know, what kind of games would you like? Oh, well, you might like this one, blah, blah, blah. Basically, if you take the corporate bullshit out, then it was really fun. But, of course, corporate bullshit is what makes anything profitable. So we don't want you to sell people games they'll enjoy. We want you to sell people the games that cost the most. Radical thought. Make games that are expensive that people actually enjoy playing. I don't know. Crazy thought, I know. Put all the money into advertising and then the game sucks. That's the beauty, though. That's the thing that a lot of companies still seem to not be understanding. It doesn't matter how much money you put into advertising. If your game sucks, people are gonna find out. Especially in the era of, you know, massively popular live streamers and stuff like that. If your game is full of glitches or just bad controls or whatever, you get one famous streamer playing it and trashing it, and there go all your game sales. Now, if you're really popular, I wouldn't know. I'm not a really popular streamer, but I'm assuming if you're a really popular streamer, you have to be a lot more careful as far as, like, libel laws and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, what? There's slander and libel, and one is, like, a product and one is, like, a person. And I'm sure that you can get sued for libel or something like that if you trash a game unfairly. But I don't know. I don't know any of that legal stuff, so hopefully I never get famous or I'm gonna be screwed. More pistols, more shields. Sure, I'll take that, I guess. Itty bitty pool. Oh, somebody grabbed that. Okay, so somebody's been here. I want to let's play a game like Gone Home sometime. Those are fun. Like, not so much a puzzle where you have to figure out what goes into the thing, but more just you're finding scraps, and each scrap, you know, adds to the story. I really, really, really like What Remains of Edith Finch, which, if you haven't played, is really good. Basically, it's you're going around through this weird house, and it's all that's left of your family, and everybody, like, died mysteriously, and you discover how each one died by finding, you know, diaries and photos and stuff like that. But what happens is every time you go into start finding about a new person's death, you'll go into, like, a vignette, and it's stylistically and control-wise very different between each vignette. Like, one of the early ones, you're playing as this little girl who sort of gets turned into a tentacle monster, and it's all sort of ethereal, like unclear, you know. It's not scary at all, I don't think, but and like the controls are just so cool, and it's like you're seeing it from the perspective of this little girl with a really active imagination. And like another guy, he's working at this fish head cutting factory, and he's having these psychotic breakdowns while he's working. And so your left thumbstick, you're controlling, your right thumbstick, you're controlling picking the fish up and cutting its head off and tossing it onto the conveyor belt. And then your left one, you're controlling this sort of top-down view of your basically avatar going around in like a little RPG world or whatever. And basically, as your psychosis grows, the little avatar on the left gets bigger and bigger and covers up the whole right side. And it's just a really cool mechanic. It's a really good game. Now, it doesn't have much replay value. That's one of the flaws. And I mean, that is going to be a limitation of games like that. But, you know, there's also, you can make some of the story like a lot harder to find so that people have to really work harder to find it. I don't know. Okay, I don't know where the guy that was shooting at me is. Is it actually coming closer, or did it stop? Oh, there he is. I don't think I can shoot very far from my pistol. I don't know. My Magnum, whatever it is. Is it a Magnum? Revolver, sorry. I don't know. I'm not a gun person. I don't remember names of things. This is another thing about the Call of Duty games or whatever, and Battlefield is like they're all named sort of realistic names, like the M20 blah blah blah. And it's like the Xbox Series X, like it's such an unmemorable name. I don't remember. Give me something like the battle rifle or the energy rifle or something, you know, like Halo. Give me a fun name to remember. Excuse me, it's not an assault rifle. Assault rifle is a nonsense term. I don't care. Let's see. What do fruit flies do? Or fruit flies. Do they do anything? Oh, they start fires. Ooh, that's cool. I don't know. I just wanted to see. Let's see. Oh. The hell are you shooting at from way over there, dude? You ain't gonna hit me. Oh, they are. They're terrible. Like, just... Whoa, hi! I thought I was already in the circle. Whoops. Run for your life! I still maintain that I think they should have more frequent, you know, shrinks, but less far away. Because unless you spend a good chunk of the beginning of the game just running towards the middle, I feel like you spend too much of it just running away. There's a guy, and I don't have a long range weapon. Yay! Of course, when you get a car and you just drive around, that can be really fun. And... Boop! Oh, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Made it. Made it! Alright. Heals. I mean, I have like no damage, but go ahead and grab one. And potion. Again, barely have anything to use, but as well. I don't know about this revolver. I don't know. I feel like you gotta be kind of precise when you aim with it. A pistol, the grenade would be nice right now. I don't seem to get those very often. Hi, Ghost Panther. I don't know. I don't remember if it's in there or not. Grab, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Is that a rifle? Oh no, it's a shotgun. No, 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 no. Give me a weapon. Thank you. Ah, okay, there we go. Whew. I feel like I haven't gotten a rifle in a really long time. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Well, I might as well use one of these now, since I took some damage. Take some damage to get some stuff. It's all about that payoff. Ah. Okay, fine. I don't understand that. Why do they only let you heal a limited amount based on the smaller items? It doesn't make any sense to me. You should just heal for a lesser amount because, you know, that's what makes sense, but... This girl really used for Lily Hill. Yeah, because I'm gonna die before I have a chance to use it anyway. Hey, elite hackster bro, whatever. If you're expecting an expert gamer, you're gonna want to move along. I just play for fun. You should come into the YouTube room now, Kenny, and have some fun with this guy. All right. Let's see. I cannot play this game on console though. The first time I ever did try Fortnite was on console, and I just did not enjoy it at all. I'm not a rapid aimer on toggle sticks at all. I need my mouse and keyboard. Even after all these years. That is one thing. Playing Astroneer on Xbox with my husband, it's a lot easier to set up the game and everything. Although, you know, one person has to be running first to host or whatever. But that's definitely a game it would have been more useful to have a keyboard for. But you make do. It's not unplayable, and supposedly they just did a new update that adds a lot of kind of want to play Fortnite now. I can on VC, did once and got shredded. Well, it's crossplay, so I mean, it's not like you're gonna run into higher level people on certain consoles. Like, anyone on here can be playing on any server. I don't know. I mean, I've played a lot of first-person shooters and third-person shooters over the years. I strongly enjoy co-op mode more, but for some reason this game has been sort of scratching an itch for me. Yee! I don't even bother with that. Like, by the time you build it, who cares? I don't have a freaking long-range weapon. That's the annoying thing. Can I break this? Haha, I can! Okay, stand up! Shit. Fuck! Damn it. The thing was right there. Oh, I didn't do very well that round. What is that thing on his back? I want to know what that is. That's a thing. So should I keep it on, what time is it? 3:35? Okay, I got room for like 2 more games. Fuck, it's hot in here. Oh, I wish this was my donor-only stream on Vimeo so I could take my shirt off because it's fucking hot. Asgardian. I want to take my helmet off. I don't know how to take it off. I've never figured that out. I went into the equipment menu. Equipment? That's a word. Equipment menu, and it seems like all I could do was completely take on my entire outfit or not. Anyway, do we want to stay in? Do we want to stay in squad? Even though I can't. The Doom Gauntlet. Oh, that's the thing on the back. Is a Doom Gauntlet. Sorry, my neighbor's like really loud right there all of a sudden. Anyway, I don't know, like I can't seem to find the rest of my squad. I like to actually play with the other people, but I wasn't getting a symbol telling me where they were. I kind of like Team Rumble, except that it gets very chaotic very quickly, which can be good. I mean, that can be fun. Duo, solo, kind of already feels like solo anyway. I wish that they had like capture the flag and stuff like that. I don't understand with, you know, it seems like they're struggling to find players still. Then again, I know growing up playing Halo, I would get so frustrated that I would go into, you know, capture the flag, King of the Hill, stuff like that, and people would still just treat it like Slayer. They would ignore all the objectives and just kill each other. I'm just like, why are you even fucking here? Go play Slayer if that's what you want. But people love to make things unfun for others. Griefers are the bread and butter of the multiplayer gaming environment. Although I feel like we are getting more... We're starting to ostracize the assholes. You do have to kind of search to find people that aren't like that. I tend to, basically, whenever I meet another gamer, I kind of assume that they're going to be a dick until they prove otherwise. Just too many bad experiences. I'd rather become friends with someone and then find out, oh, also you play games, than I'm looking for people that play games that also aren't assholes. Oh, I rewatched I think it was the 2019-18 YouTube Rewind thing again. Which the first time I saw it, I had not played Fortnite, and I was like, I don't understand any of these references. Of course, I have many issues with YouTube, as you guys, anyone who's watched me knows. I've been banned so many times for such bullshit reasons, and put my heart and soul into YouTube, and yet I'm automatically banned from monetization just because they take one look at my videos, even the heavily censored one, and go, oh, this is porn, can't monetize this. Meanwhile, you know, Alex Jones and whatever are millionaires based off their hateful rhetoric. Alright. Does that mean he's my teammate if he's got a thing on his head? Yes, right? I don't know. This game does not hold your hand. Because it's not a very complicated game, so there's not much hand holding needed, but... Ooh. Purple? Or no, it's a blue. It looked purple. Combat gun. The building, I know Kenny's heard me whine about this before, but I still wish that they had more of the original concept of this game of actually working together, building a fort, and then having, you know, having to work together to fight off the zombies at the nighttime. Another charge shotgun, so I have 2 different shotguns right now. Woo! Boogie bomb! I think that just makes a really colorful bomb. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go play. Boogie boogie nights. Hi, friendo. I come. I coming. Boom. Flowers. So, did he find a special power, or did he buy a character that gives him the special power? I don't know if there's anything I want here. I'll just let him go through it. I don't know. Oh, he's destroying things. Okay. So I got a teammate there. I got a teammate over here. I don't know. I have a hard time with the building mechanics. Like, it takes a different kind of thought process, and it's hard for me to switch gears quickly. So I don't really... I don't usually build. Unless I'm, like, trying to get up a mountain or something. And usually I spend all that time climbing the mountain, and there's not even anyone there to kill, so... It was all a waste of time. Where is bad guy? Where is bad guy? I will find you. There he is. Come back here. I have very shiny present for you. Please come here. I just want to play with you. I don't even know what accent that is. I'm banned. So I read stories to my kids every night, my 2- and 4-year-old, and I like to give the characters different voices, and I kind of start running out of voices after a while, so I'll start being like, hello, and my 4-year-old's like, Mommy, stop talking weird. That's more entertaining for me if I give them voices. I don't want to be like, see, Spot? What? No, we read better books than that. We've been reading. I bought a Winnie the Pooh mini stories one, and each story is like a retelling of a classic story, except that they're all like kid-friendly versions or whatever, and so some of them are pretty silly. Like the what was it? The Hansel and Gretel. It was like instead of eating Pooh, the ones that eat Pooh's honey. This is too tame for me. I don't know if I'm gonna do this one. And when I first started playing this game, I was just constantly in the storm. I just couldn't seem to stop breaking. I couldn't break that out. Yeah, I know. I think I'm going away from it. I'm gonna drive till we see a car. This was a bad idea. I regret my life decision. Why did I think that I could outrun the storm and the boat? Never. Anyway, whatever. At least we'll die freely. Oh, there we go. There's a road inward. That's like the thing that cracks me up about the new movies the most. I just find Christian Bale's really good in American Psycho and like certain other movies like but he just seems so silly to me as Batman. He's just so like, oh, I'm so deep and scary. I'm like, yeah, you're so scary, honey. So creature of the night, you. Okay, I'm gonna die. Sorry, team. I don't know what I was thinking. I was hoping that I'd find a river that would take me inland, and then I remembered we're playing on this map that has just chunks of everything and everything. What? There's not even a teleporter thingy. There's supposed to be a teleporting thing at the end of the ah! Well, that was an unproductive run. Oh well. I warned you. I warned you. Don't be playing this game expecting me to be like badass. Oh wait! This is the big room. So I might actually respawn. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot. That's the thing about this version is that you actually respawn and you keep your stuff. Like, it gets really chaotic really fast. I totally forgot about that. That's funny. Alright. Let's see. Can I do something with this? Aw, I was hoping I could interact with it. Let's see, where is everybody? Ah, I'm stuck in crouch. Get out of crouch! Get out of crouch! Oh, I got ouchies. I don't even... Does that bomb even do anything? Oh! I got the wrong thing. That's okay. Normally I would prefer to have a long range weapon at this point, but... Where's all my team? Here's one of our team. Hey team! How's it going? Kind of lame. She just stood there and didn't try to fight me or anything. Can you repair stuff? I don't even know. Can you? Let's see. Material. H. Aha! I never did that before. Okay. How do I get out of the mode? Ah. There you go. See, I don't ever build, so it's like, I don't remember what to do. Okay, so there's a person over there. Somebody's shooting. Somebody's shooting over there. Good job, team. Oh, hi! Whoa! How did you get up here? Oh, he must have built a... Why the fuck is my neighbor right the fuck there? I can hear every goddamn word. Make them around. Oh, okay, so they're like devil shoes. That's kind of cute. What's that? Is it a bouncy pad? There's a person. Look at that butt. Oh, look at that butt. Girl, look at that body. You know, just because I don't like to be objectified and sexualized in everything I do doesn't mean I can't appreciate a good butt, okay? I'm just not gonna go up to a girl in real life and be like, you got a nice butt. I like your butt. Can I touch it, please? Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Nelly. Oh, you're my friend. You're my friend. Don't do that. It scared me. Oh, okay. I was just trying to fall down. How long can I keep my thing charged up? Infinitely? I'm used to games like Halo where, well now, used to you could hold it forever, but now like the energy weapon, as soon as you let go, it or as soon as you start holding it down, it will start using all your charge. So I'll be honest, I was going through other people's streams the other day, and I was clicking on the people with playing Fortnite with like thousands of people watching. So I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe that was just a bad day for them, but I don't really. Oh god damn! Well, sorry, friend. What are people watching, hoping for like awesome super skills, or what? What is the allure in watching stuff like that? Okay. Well, I healed like one person. Let's see, do you need healing? Oh, I'm trying to help you. Stop jumping, I'm trying to heal you. I'm helping, damn it. Oh, sorry. Is that a bad guy? I think it's a bad guy. I don't know. First time I played this mode, we were all in the same house, and they just kept building platforms higher and higher on the same house. It was chaos! Whee! Oh, let me heal you. Let me heal you. Oh, you're already healed. You got this, sis. Oh my god, why is my neighbor right the fuck there? Oh, I feel very vulnerable. I wish this game had radar. I mean, I don't have anything to actually hit him with, so... Not really gonna... Ah, damn it. I need a long-range weapon, man. Because Fortnite... Well, so it's cool that you search for Fortnite and you actually found me. I feel like tags don't really matter because there's so many people doing the same thing all at one time. Okay, so that's a bad guy. Oh, they died. Is there anything worth grabbing? Ba 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 ba. I already have that one. They're all the same, right? They just recharge after a time. So look, you shot me. Cool shot me. Yeah, this mode is a lot less satisfying when you have no. Oh my god. Oh, fuck me. I'm so emotive. Like, I'm like playing a game and I'm like, literally backing up and realizing that that's going to make a difference. I remember this guy I liked, it was in high school, and he was the what do you call it, the tech or whatever that runs the computer lab, and he was like first year college or whatever, so, you know, like 4 or 5 years. He didn't do anything. That would have been creepy. But anyway, I had a crush on him, and that was when I was first starting to play Half-Life. And I would, like, you know, do the whole, like, dodge thing or whatever. He would mock the crap out of me over it. I was like, I can't help it! I feel like I'm getting hit. That's the sign of a good game, you know? Ah, dang! I got him! Oh, then I'm done. Ah! You didn't save me, guy in the car. Oh, wait, no, I think that was a bad guy. Ugh. These matches can go on a little while though. I don't. Is it till kills? Okay, so 48. Does that mean we only need 2 more? Oh, hi. Oh, you're far away. I'm so far away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, I guess I'll just, nope, no, shit, wrong button. Oh, come on. I gotta get better at aiming, damn it. I'm better than I am on console, okay? On console, this would be a train wreck, so. Speaking of train wrecks, you're gonna watch me, you're gonna live stream with me on Tuesday night to watch the presidential elections. That's gonna be a heart attack and a half. I mean, there's nothing that Trump could ever say that would ever make me hate him 1 iota less, but it'll be interesting. It'll be one for the ages, as they say. I know, I'm playing Fortnite, so everyone that's watching is gonna be like, Trump is the greatest, I'm a straight white male. I've never known what life is. Reproductive rights? What are those? It's so funny when they leave comments, they're like, you ugly feminazi bitch or whatever, and it's like, dude, if I was like pro-Trump, pro-gun, the exact same people would be like, she's so hot! Yes! Go fucking register right the fuck now! Holy fuck, what are you doing? Why are you waiting so long? Unless you're gonna vote for Trump, in which case, go eat a pizza. Voting is important, even if you're insane, your choice is insane. I mean, if you're really rich, I get it. Not, you know, nothing I say is gonna be Whoa! I got the last kill! Ha! Yeah! I wasn't a total dead weight. Oh my god, I am sweaty. Okay, well that was fun, but those modes take too long, so Ugh. Let's do one more. Let's do just, I guess, I don't know. Let's just do a open. What happened with the crazy taxi thing? They only had it for like one day, and then the next day I was gonna stream it. And oh wait, what's this? Earn a chunk of points. Oh, I didn't even see that one. See, I don't pay enough attention on the lobby screen. I just like click buttons. Like, what is this? Start the game. All right. So what am I supposed to do with the Marvel Takeover? Llama Rama event. Okay. Fuck, it's hot. Our weather, man. It's either way too hot, way too cold. There's no in between. I guess I could open these windows and have a little bit of fresh air in that way, since it's not facing directly to the sun, but I don't think it would make that much of a difference. I need a window rather. So indecent. Thank you for not being completely fucking insane. He's evil and he's a moron. The worst combination. He's evil and he's a moron, and he's easily controlled by flattery. So smart evil people. You know, he's a useful idiot. He's the quintessential useful idiot, where he's got all these, you know, fellow idiots who are convinced he's the best thing ever, and they just use him. Whoa, does she have a... What? I want to see her outfit. Stop moving, I want to see her outfit. Oh, she's like a little... Oh, that's such a weird combo. I like that. That's so weird with the, like, copyrighted characters and music and stuff. It just feels so anoglous. Not anoglous. Incongruous. Yeah, I know words. It's like, I think it was, what the heck is that? Infamous. Like, you'd be walking around downtown and all of a sudden it'd just be like, Coca-Cola! And I'm like, ugh! That should not be in this game, except that I feel like Fortnite probably pays them for use, rather than they pay Fortnite for use. Freaking Death Stranding, speaking of Death Stranding, the fucking Monster energy drinks just randomly thrown in there. Why? Why? It's so dumb. Alright. So, attack. So what is it we're killing? Attack what? What are we attacking? How does he already have a power? Oh, it's literally just capture the flag. Oh! Oh, we gotta capture the flag game now! Why didn't you tell me? I don't have any guns though. Why did he already have a power? I thought you have to. Is there pay to win? Is there pay to win in this? I thought they didn't have any. That's creepy looking. Oh, it's the Chadwick Boseman. Freaking Chadwick Boseman and Amelia Clark, who isn't dead, but who went through multiple surgeries multiple brain surgeries while she was filming Game of Thrones. Like, actors are overpaid compared to all the work that all the other people put into that there would be no movie without. But I do have mad respect for being able to just, you know, commit to the role and do a good job acting when you have so much fucking health concerns going on. I have powers too. Oh, I do! I have the Doom Glove. I didn't even realize that. Huh. But I had a scene with I thought I was trying to pick up guns. I don't know. I'm not paying enough attention. I'm sorry. Shut up, Cleo. Just play the game. Woo. Wait. We don't need to capture it? Okay, I guess we gave up on it. Whee! Alright. Hi, team. Hi, team. Land. 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 Do we all have the same power? It just looks different. Woo! He's definitely shooting farther. Did I have an option somewhere to pick what power I had that I didn't see? Oh, there we go. Is that what I already have? Hi, I didn't even see you. Woo! Oh, I want to be her! No, I want to be her! Aww. Man, wish I had noticed that this mode was available. I wouldn't have wasted time. Okay. What does that mean? I guess. Oh, that's the one that I already have. Minus the ones you pick up. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I like that. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to reload. I feel like a double jump. What is that? Whoa! Oh my god, this is stressful. Stressful! I killed two, so it's okay. We gotta converge on the same point. Come on, people. Come on, team. I know it's my own fault. Honestly, my husband is working today, so I could keep streaming if I wanted to. The reason I end when I do is because he gets really finicky about me spending time on my stuff because he sees it as a waste of time. So, not always. Sometimes he's okay with watching that. But he unexpectedly had to work today, so my mom is watching the video. Basically, I just have to ask her how she's doing. It's getting really hot out here, though. I don't know. I still need to draw a picture for her birthday. That was a short spawn. I want to play a cooperative. I mean, I guess this is technically cooperative. I want to play like a baseball game. I want to. There's so many games that I've been holding out on because I'm waiting until my husband can get a computer to play with me. So honestly, even if he had one, he probably wouldn't really be awake enough to play it. As I was saying earlier in the stream, it's hard for us to find games that we can both play together and that we both enjoy. Okay, I'll just take forever to land, I guess. Ah! Woo, woo, woo. Yes! Yes! It is kind of hard to tell what's going on right now. Whoa! Holy shit. You have the same power as me and he's just shooting from really far away. Yeah, I've made green screens. This one I got online for like $60 and it folds out and it works okay, except that it tends to kind of warp how it folds up and it makes the lighting not as good. I really want to get the one that you roll up and then you just, you know, like a pull down screen. But those are like $200. I've made my own. The best thing I can tell you is try to get a pole or like a PVC pipe or something to put along the top. And then when you get the material, all you have to do is, you know, fold it over and then sew it. And if you don't want to sew, although it'd be easy enough to hand sew, you can always just like, there's like iron on tape that you can use, or you can use a staple gun if you wanted to. Like there's all sorts of options. I actually have a tutorial I did a long time ago about making a banner and it follows the same principles. But the thing to remember about green screens, and you probably already know this, but lighting is key, and if you have any like dimples or shadows or whatever, it's going to show up. So you want to keep it as straight as possible. You want to look at fabrics that are not reflective, you know, just a straight single color cotton is, or linen would be good. And you want to keep it really clean and make sure that it doesn't have any mottled colors or anything like that. But just, yeah, have a pole at the top so that it doesn't pull at the top so it doesn't pull down unevenly, because that will make shadows. And I don't know, I like to put a string through the pole because then I don't have to be as concerned with making sure that it's the same length on either side, because if you just separately attach it, it's hard to get it perfectly even, but if you have it inside the pole, then it's easy to adjust. That makes sense. It's kind of hard for me to describe as I'm playing, but anyway, sorry. I really like craft arts and crafts. I was actually like, I just want to make something, but that and literally worm 7 days a week. Oh, you mean dig a hole through the world? Hi. Oh wait, no, you're saying 7 days a week. Sorry, I was thinking 7 days to die. I was like, that's a voxel-based zombie slaying base building game that I played a lot of. I haven't played in like a year and a half, but I just really like Ark. Oh, work. You know what? I am a mother to young kids, and I'm a content creator, and I'm a graphic designer, everything like that. My job does not fucking end. And luckily, oh cool, it's like a... What did that do? I thought it gave me the, like, the splashy power. What does that do? What does that do? I don't understand what the Black Panther thing is doing. Anyway. Emotional labor, or not just emotional labor, but, you know, keeping the kids alive, keeping them fed, paying the bills, keeping the house clean, like... And with kids, there is no off switch. They are always wanting something. Like, my mom is doing the emotional labor right now so that I can stream here. Okay, so now I got a punchy attack. Haven't tried that yet. So what is this? Oh, it just lets me run super fast for a minute? I guess that's okay. Woo! I like that. See, that's the group thing I got this time. God, I can't seem to kill anyone with that power. I don't know, man. I think I liked the what was it, Dr. Doom's glove better. What did I get this time? Let's see, I got that one again. So, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? What did it? What's this? That's... Ooh, I want that. I want that one. I want that. I want that. I want that. Does it just go wherever I happen to be standing? Bramble shield. Yeah, let's do that one. That seems more useful. Uh-oh. Hey, it's my first time playing this game, okay? Not the game, but this mode. Go faster! Can I go faster when I'm in the ball? I think it does it wherever I have to be. Oh, I like that one. Whatever I was using was fine. Oh, nothing to one, but I had fun. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna text my mom. I'm gonna say, here. Let me just pause. There she is. Here's so weird when you get your earbuds out and you're like, oh, that's what the world sounds like. Hey, are the boys up? Are they... Okay, I was just gonna say, are you okay if I stay out here like another hour, that I can come in if they need it? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I can come in and change them. Alright, I'll just come back in real quick. Alright, thanks, bye. Yeah, I will. Bye. Okay, so, here's the deal. I'm gonna stop streaming for a minute. I'm gonna go inside and make some food for the kids, and then come back out. Yeah. At least until Matthew comes home, which will be another however much long. So yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully, you know, if anyone's watching now still wants to be around later, I can actually, you know what? No, it's getting too hot out here. I can't. But it's been fun, and I yeah, I don't know. I have a video I'm filming tomorrow. It's not going to be live streamed while I film it because the guy wants to stay anonymous. So after we film it, I'm going to blur out his face. But he actually he contacted me to ask me to do the video with him. He's going to talk about the cuckolding fetish and, you know, what it really is and everything like that. So I'm going to record that, hopefully have that edited and put up soon. As always, if you're a donor, you get early access. But if not, just hang tight. In a couple of weeks after I put the donor-only access version, I put the free one up. Here comes Link. Link Attack! Hi, Link Attack. I'm about to go inside and make you some food.
No, I was just going to see how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty good, except it's really hot in here. So I'm gonna close everything up, and then I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna turn everything off. This is my 4-year-old Link from Legend of Zelda.
Mommy, how do you put...
No, not right now. Not right now. I'll put them on later. Here, I'll take them off because I'm not gonna stream after now anyway.
I have one more.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna film that tomorrow, and I don't have any planned streams during the week. I always try to put together some. It helps if people actually watch, because a lot of times I do an unplanned stream and nobody watches, and then I'm like, well, why did I even bother? So, but I know it's hard if I don't plan it out ahead of time, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping me company, and yes, I'll open it in a second. Follow me on social media. I always put out if I'm starting a stream or anything. I always, tweet it out. So it's just at Topless Topics on Instagram and on Twitter. And I don't even remember what the Facebook one is. I post it automatically. I hate Facebook, but just trying to do what I can to reach people. And I also have lots and lots of videos that you can watch. Lots of some of them are about gaming. A lot of them are parenting, reviews of movies, politics, etc. So. And those ones are topless,
Mommy,
because
wait
those
a
ones are on
second.
Vimeo.
Some of your sticky nothings don't have anything on them.
Yes, I know. That's just for holding thread. It's my string holder. Anyway, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get out of here before I melt. Yeah. If you're following me on YouTube, by the way,
Why
YouTube.
are you going to melt?
I'm trying to talk, honey. YouTube is an afterthought. Sometimes I make an edited version of a censored version of my videos to put on YouTube just to try to reach new people. I really don't put much stock into YouTube anymore because it's not. We did videos too. They're still real. Oh, I know. Isn't it scary how things are? The more things change, the more they stay the same.
You said you're
Yeah.
going to open my
Just.
mouth.
I will. Let me finish talking, please. Just go to toplesstopics.org. Look at the links on the top. You can find the tutorial, or not tutorial, the FAQ videos and everything like that. All right. Bye.
Okay, now will you
And
hold me